I thought a world traveler like yourself, dear Countess, might enjoy the sophisticated atmosphere of our little international supper club.
Well, it's charming.
It certainly is, and I think there are people from all over the world in here.
Yes.
And Mr. Mooney, I want to thank you very much for inviting me to go to the movies with you and the Countess.
I invited the Countess. I took you.
Really?
Well, I enjoyed that movie very much.
Listen, did you notice that the Countess figured out who the enemy agent was even before James Bond did?
Yes, that was very clever deduction, Countess. Now tell me, how did you know that Keeler was the enemy agent?
Well, for instance, the pipe-shaped cigarette holder that holds the cigarette upright. I've seen them used by many diplomats from behind the Iron Curtain.
Well, how observant.
I tell you, she notices everything.
Oh, Lucy.
You do.
And do you remember when Keeler asked his dentist to replace his silver crown with the gold one?
Yes.
Well, that's because in Keeler's country, most of the dental work is done with silver, and he was afraid that the silver crown would give him away.
Why, Countess, you are fantastic.
I told you. You know, once when we went to a movie, she figured out who did it before we went in by just looking at the still pictures in the lobby.
Oh.
You remember?
You know, Countess, with your powers of deduction and your knowledge of the international scene, you could be very valuable to our government in the intelligence service.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, what an exciting idea. Do you really think I could do anything as dangerous as espionage work?
Oh, indubitably.
Well, if it's the kind of work that lets you sleep late in the morning, you'd be great at it. Boy, what an undercover agent she'd make.
Now, come on.
Good evening, sir.
Ah, good evening, Zirkut. You're right on time. Good. Tonight, we intercepted some more coded messages. They will have to be deciphered.
Very good. I will go to work on them right away. Hello? It's for you.
Hello. I'll be there immediately. Headquarters.
Oh. Hello? Napoleon who? You got the wrong number.
What's the matter, Miss Scott?
Countess, just try to act like nothing's happened.
What?
Don't even look. But look. A spy.
A spy?
Yes. Yes, he's got a cigarette holder just like the enemy agent in the picture. He's wearing a trench coat. Doesn't that mean something?
It means it's going to rain.
He does look suspicious.
You see? And Countess, there was another man with him who looked suspicious, too. He just went out.
No.
Yes.
Now, you two ladies are still under the influence of that James Bond movie.
I am not. I think he's a spy, and I'm going to find out.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to see if he has any silver dental work.
Oh.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, you cannot go up to a perfect stranger, look in his mouth, and ask him if he has silver filling.
All right, I'll make out like he's not a stranger.
Mrs. Carmichael! Mrs. Carmichael!
Well, if it isn't Danny Danzinger, you old son of a gun.
Please, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Danny Danzinger.
Danny Husinger?
Danzinger. Well, I can't get over the resemblance. Are you sure you're not Danny Danzinger?
No, I am not. And even if I were, is there any reason for you to pound me on the back?
Yeah, well, what do you care how hard I hit Danzinger if you're not Danzinger? Who are you?
My name is Zurkin.
Zurkin?
Yes.
Oh.
And I am trying to work, so would you please go away?
Well, of course, I wouldn't want to bother Zurkin while he's working. Well, at least let me apologize.
Very well. I accept your apology.
Thank you, and I'd like very much to explain. You see, I would never have intruded, but I really thought you were somebody else.
I know you thought I was Danny somebody or other.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're not Danny somebody or other, because you're a lot more interesting. I just love the way you talk. Would you say something in your native language?
Dojuska Kalanovich Tronfe Rock.
Oh, what does that mean?
Get lost.
Well, sir, before I go, could I ask you one thing?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Norway?
Yes?
Yeah, well, there's a very large city there, and I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Oslo or Oslo?
Oslo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Carmichael, really?
Did he have any silver fillings?
Couldn't even get him to open his mouth.
Oh, that's the trouble with spies.
Oh, spies.
But he did talk with a foreign accent.
He did?
Yes, just like the enemy agent in the movie. And he has the cigarette holder. He's wearing a trench coat. He's working on some funny-looking papers over there.
I know a way to make him open his mouth.
How?
Get him to laugh. Lovely evening, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, my pleasure, dear Countess.
Oh, I seem to have lost one of my gloves. Oh, there it is. Do you mind fetching it for me,
Why,
please?
of course, Countess, of course. There we are.
The washroom is that way. The wash... Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got enough silver back there to start a mint. Good. Now, listen, what should we... Now that we know he's a spy, should we call the police?
No, I have a better plan.
What?
Yes, just a minute. Waiter.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that man drinking?
Straight vodka.
Yes. Well, will you please bring him a vodka with my compliments and serve me 4 glasses of water at his table?
Water?
Yes, in the same size glass as the vodka.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, fine.
What are you gonna do, Rosie?
I'm going to try to win his confidence.
Oh, dear, I still think we ought to call the police.
No, I'm after bigger game.
What do you mean?
Yes, well, that man that he met earlier, you know.
Yeah?
I think he's the leader. We use him to get to the higher-up man.
Well, how are you gonna do that?
I don't think I will have any trouble convincing our friend we are working for a common cause. Voila.
Why, Countess, if I didn't know you were Rosie Harrigan, I'd think you were Mata Hari. All right, what now?
Ik denk du sollst weggehen.
What does that mean?
Get lost. Get lost, yes, he mustn't see you.
The lady asked me to bring you a drink.
What lady?
Is this lady?
Ah. And to what do I owe this honor?
An apology for my friend annoying you I would like to make. You accept?
I accept. Please.
Dankeschön. Prost.
Varia. Ah, it is smooth, eh?
Like water. Nothing like a little vodka to quiet the nerves. And the nerves can stand quieting in our business.
Our business? What business are you in?
Ach du Liebe. I hope you don't think I am some kind of SPY.
SP, a spy?
Ah, you broke our code.
Young lady, are you trying to tell me that you are a spy? Why do you divulge such information to me? You realize I could report you to the authorities?
But you won't, comrade. And you know why you won't?
Why?
Because you are one of us.
Me, one of you?
'Tis not difficult to spot our special agents. The cigarette holder, the secret documents, the silver dental work.
You are too clever. Well, there is no use for me to pretend any longer. Comrade.
Service. Now, the man you have earlier met. He is your leader, right?
Yes, you are right. I work for him.
Him. Who him?
Him is my leader. Surely you have heard of my leader, the man who is known as him?
Yes. That is why to this country I was sent to contact him.
I see. I think. Tell me, whom do you work for?
I work for her.
Her? Who her?
Her is the lady you saw at my table.
Oh, her. Her is her? You mean to say that kooky redhead? Oh, I cannot believe she is one of us.
Ah, her fooled you even. Ah, that is what makes her so valuable.
Valuable. And tell me, this her is the head of one of our espionage rings?
Her is.
We have got to lose. Now tell me, you say you want to meet him.
Jawohl.
Very well. Here is a map of a deserted spot near the army base. Tomorrow you will bring her to this spot at 3 o'clock. And I will see to it that you meet him.
Danke.
Tomorrow, the world.
Come on now, Zorkin. 2 women spies? That sounds ridiculous.
Well, perhaps. But fortunately, they think that we are enemy spies.
That we are spies?
Yeah. I have made a rendezvous to meet them this afternoon at the army base. I thought perhaps you would station a guard there to arrest them.
No. Without actual proof that they are spies, an arrest like that would never stick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Now we'll have to set a trap for them. Set them up to take a picture of some of those obsolete old missiles on the army base.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Let's see if we have a picture of them in our dossier on foreign agents. What do these 2 women look like, anyway?
Well, the one was a beautiful blonde, a rather medium-sized height, a fair complexion, a gorgeous smile. And her eyes were big and soft, like a cocker spaniel.
What did the other woman look like?
A cocker spaniel.
Kamerad.
Ah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Allow me to present my leader. Her.
I am honored.
Don't ever bend over around me, Buster. You may get a judo chop.
Look, where is him? You have promised we were going to meet him.
First, him has an assignment for you.
An assignment?
Yes.
Jawohl.
And when you complete the assignment, then I will take you to him.
Jawohl.
Come. Tonight, a big Broadway star is giving a show at the theater in the camp. There will only be one guard at this gate. Your mission is to get past this sentry, get inside, and photograph the new missiles. Here is a camera.
A camera? That looks like a marshmallow.
Ah, it looks like a marshmallow, but it is really a camera. And when you squeeze it, it takes the picture. You must remember one thing if you are caught.
What's that?
Eat the evidence. Comrade! No, this way.
Yeah, there, Countess.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Moody. I just can't find words to express how much I appreciate your being here.
Well, you certainly found the right ones when you talked me into doing this. I don't like this spy stuff. Now, we should have turned Zurkin over to the police.
Well, then the trail would have ended with Zorkin. We're going to get to the man higher up.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Wish me luck.
Be careful, Countess.
Yes, I will. And remember our signal. If anything goes wrong, I'll scream.
So will I.
Pardon me, young man. I'm looking for Miss Channing.
Channing? Oh, you mean Carol Channing?
Yes, I'm her maid. She said she was going out for a breath of fresh air. Are you sure you didn't see her?
Oh, if I ever saw her, I wouldn't forget it.
Well, she must be around somewhere.
She's around everywhere.
Yes. Miss Channing? Miss Channing?
Here I am, Suzette. Soldier.
Gee, Carol Channing.
Oh, what's your name, soldier?
Saul Schwartz.
Oh, I've always loved that name. If I had a son, that's what I'd call him.
Saul?
No, Schwartz. But come on, Suzette, honey, we better get into the
Yes,
theater.
we had better.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Channing. This here's a security area.
Security area?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not allowed to let anybody pass through this gate.
Oh, but Shawl doll, I have to do my show.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, ma'am.
Well, now, don't you want to see my show? Aren't you coming in to see the show?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm not allowed to leave my post.
Oh, now, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Well, now, you know what little old Carol's gonna do for little old Saul. Little old Carol's gonna do her show right out here for little old Saul.
You will?
You bet I am. Hello, Charlie. Well, hello, Charlie. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Charlie. I can tell, Charlie. You're still growing. You're still crowing. You're still going strong. Wow, 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 wow. Charlie. Well, goodbye, Charlie.
We got the picture.
Yeah, give me the camera. Now, Zurkin has got to take us to his leader.
Well, where will we find Zurkin?
Well, he said that he would be...
Good evening. Who is this?
He is one of us.
He is one of us. And who is it? Oh, comrade. What a clever disguise.
You have promised to take her to meet him?
Ah, yes. But first, you will put on these blindfolds.
Blindfold?
Blindfold?
Yes, of course. I am the only one who knows the location of him's headquarters. Quickly.
But you don't expect me to drive an automobile blindfolded, even in California.
Of course not, silly. I am driving. Quickly with the blindfolds now.
Yeah.
Come in.
This way.
Where are you going?
Follow me this way.
Watch where you're going.
Good evening, Sirkin. Are these the secret agents you telephoned me about?
Yes, my leader. Comrades, you may remove the blindfolds. And now, I would like to present him.
Agent Zirkin informs me that you have some film of American missiles to deliver.
Jawohl. Yes, sir. Right in this camera.
Now, if this is the film we need, you have done our cause a great service. America will soon find out which is superior.
Jawohl. You can say that again.
Give me the camera.
Eat the evidence. Oh, anyone make a move. There's enough perfume in this bottle to blow us all to kingdom come.
You!
I mean, there's enough nitroglycerin in this bottle to blow us all to kingdom come. Here, keep it covered. I'll get help. Operator! 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 This is an emergency. Get me United States intelligence right away.
Intelligence headquarters, Colonel Dietrich speaking.
Colonel, my name is Lucille Carmichael, and I need some intelligence right away. Yes, the phone number here is Klondike 52700. Trace the address and send help at once.
Will you please tell me what this is all about?
Yes, my friends and I have captured the leader of an enemy spy ring.
And this enemy spy leader. Can you give me a description of him?
Well, he's rather tall, kind of nice looking, and about, 40 years old, and he's a big sneak!
We know who he is!
Listen to him!
No, him isn't.
And oh, Colonel, now we can explain everything.
And you are going to. Captain, step in here at once.
Oh, Colonel, we were only trying to help our country.
Yes, Colonel?
Sal, you're a captain?
Yes, ma'am.
Captain, are these the suspects?
Yes, sir.
Oh, but we didn't mean any harm, Sal. Sir?
Nevertheless, this cloak and dagger game you're playing could have had very serious consequences.
Oh, Colonel, I assure you Miss Carmichael is innocent. Does she look like the kind of person who would hurt anybody?
You should see what she did to Carol Channing.
I thought she was very good.
So did I.
I don't know whether you were good or bad, but I hope this will teach you to never meddle with the United States government again. All I can say to you is goodbye, Dolly.
Yeah. Wow, Colonel. Listen to the old girl now. Colonel, Dolly will never bother you. Dolly will never bother you. Dolly will never bother you again. Goodbye, Colonel.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello, Mary Jane. How are you, dear?
Oh, fine. Ooh, what's cooking?
Spaghetti and meatballs. You want to stay for dinner?
I'd love to.
Ought to be ready pretty soon. How'd things go at your studio today?
Well, it's not my studio. I'm just the script girl.
Oh, I think this is ready now. Listen, you hold up that strainer so I can drain it. Oh, boy. You have to catch this, right at the right time. You gotta take it off and everything. Ow! Where'd it go? Why, did you ever see anything like that in your life? Lucy. Wow, that thing is hungry. Better feed it more often. Well, what are we gonna do now?
I've got a tuna fish salad at home.
Well, go get it, and I'll pour the meat sauce over that.
Oh, Lucy, I almost forgot why I came over.
Why?
Listen, you remember that picture you were in where you worked as a stunt man?
When I was Iron Man Carmichael?
Yeah.
How could I ever forget it?
Remember?
Boy, that's the roughest day I ever put in. At the end of that day, I was like a one-woman disaster area. Why? What about it?
Well, I've just read a review on that picture, and it mentions you.
It mentions me.
The saloon brawl was highlighted by the stunts of Iron Man Carmichael. The guy with the mustache is a real daredevil, and he did some great comedy falls.
Comedy falls. Those bruises were nothing to laugh at.
But the money you got made you smile all the way to the bank.
Well, not all the way. I had to stop at the doctor's for x-rays. Yeah, they x-rayed my legs and my arms and my head. Fortunately, they found nothing. Listen, go get your tuna fish, will you? I'm starved.
Oh, by the way, do you want to go to the races tomorrow?
The races?
Yeah, a friend gave me a ticket.
Oh, I'd love to. You know, I've never been to the races. Although, I don't know. Since I've been working at the bank, Mr. Mooney depends on me so. I don't know if he could spare me for the day.
Well, why don't you call him and find out?
Okay. Okay, maybe he's home.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Come on in, the door's open. Hello, is Mr. Mooney there?
No, unfortunately, he's here.
When he gets home, tell him to never mind, because he's here. Yeah, I was just calling you to ask you something.
My, what a coincidence. That's precisely the reason I came over here.
Oh.
Yeah. Mrs. Carmichael, would you explain this bit of bookkeeping you worked on the other day?
Sure. Are the figures wrong?
Wrong is such a feeble description. Mrs. Carmichael, as you know, we have a $2 million electronic computer that can solve any and all mathematical problems up to and including the number of grains of sand in the Sahara Desert.
Yes, so they say.
Yes. Well, we fed your bookkeeping into the computer just to double-check and verify. And believe it or not, Mrs. Carmichael, the machine went into shock and blew out every power line between here and Boulder Dam.
Those machines, they just can't be relied on.
They can't be relied on!
Well, I'm glad you agree with me.
Agree with you? I couldn't agree with you less. For the love of heaven, if you did, I've never met a...
I'd better get out of here before I blow my fuse.
Oh, you make me...
What were you calling me about?
Oh, it doesn't matter now.
What?
I was just wondering, maybe could I have tomorrow off?
Yes, Mrs. Carmichael, you may have tomorrow off. As a matter of fact, why don't you take a couple of days off? The rest might be very beneficial.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mooney. How nice of you to be thinking of my health.
I was thinking of mine!
Oh, anyway, now I'll be able to go to the racetrack tomorrow.
The racetrack?
Yes, I know.
You are going to the races?
Yes, a friend of mine has a couple of tickets. They're free tickets. I've never seen the horses run.
If you want to see the horses run, you stay at home and look at a Western on television.
Oh, Mr. Mooney,
Going to the racetrack is a very bad habit that can lead you on the road to poverty. And in your precarious financial situation, you don't need any help to get there.
No but cheese and no going to the track!
He gets so darn mad. Gee. Honestly.
Here's the tuna fish. How'd you make out with Mr. Mooney?
Well, it was sort of yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yes, I have the day off, and no, I can't go to the track.
And you're gonna listen to him?
Well, no and yes.
No and yes?
No, I'm not going to listen to him, and yes, I'm going to the track. this is such a beautiful track, and I just love the lake.
Yeah, they put that in so the losers can drown themselves.
Well, you don't have anything to worry about. You're way ahead.
Well, Lucy, you're my lucky charm.
Oh?
Yeah, you hit my last winner.
How? What do you mean?
You said hot stuff, and I bet on it.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Mary Jane. I was talking about the mustard on my hot dog.
Well, it was a good hunch bet, and it won.
Oh, I would never bet on a hunch. Listen, don't you think you ought to go and collect your money?
Oh, I always wait until the crowd thins out.
But if it's a big crowd, they might run out of money.
Gee, I never thought of that. Let's go.
You bet. Here, don't you want your ticket?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like a table, please, preferably near the finish line. I want to see my winner come in.
Well, I could seat you at this table, but you'd have to share it.
I'd prefer to be alone.
Well, I'm awfully sorry, sir. That's all I have left.
Oh, well, all right, thank you. I'll take it.
The horses are coming out on the track for the 5th race.
Now let's pick the winner in the next race.
Okay.
Well, Mrs. Carmichael, I see you disregarded my advice. You're here at the track.
Where are you? At Disneyland? No wonder you didn't want me to come here. You were afraid I'd see you here.
Not at all. I have never been to a racetrack before in my life.
Ah!
Well, it's true. As a matter of fact, I'm just here for this one race. You see, last night I had an amazing dream. I dreamed that I was a racehorse.
You dreamed you were a racehorse.
Yes, I was a racehorse, and I won the 5th race. Yes. Well, laughingly this morning, I told my wife Irma about it.
Irma?
Yes, Irma's his wife. They've been married for 25 years.
Oh, you sure know how to hurt a guy. Anyway, I told Irma my dream, and lo and behold, she looked up in the newspaper, and there was a horse named Banker's Dream running in the 5th race, and the odds were 25 to 1.
Now, don't tell me that you believe in hunches, for heaven's sake.
No, I don't believe in hunches. But Irma does. And so she insisted that we bet on this race. So if you ladies will excuse me, I'll go and place my bet. Yeah, I mean, I'll go and invest my $10.
Why don't you bet on Banker's Dream? You like hunches.
The newspaper says it hasn't got a chance. No wonder the odds are 25 to 1.
Well, I'm going to figure out the next winner scientifically.
Well, I'm going to see what the experts say. Sweet corn should win if runs best race. Kitty Cat, real sharp, can take this. Only Irving, up in class, might steal it all. Fan Glow can be upset winner here.
Sounds like they could all win if they just come out of the barn.
Baby Blue can win if gets in. Redhead Mary can win if fast.
That's it.
What's it?
That's the horse to bet on. And I'm going to bet with you this time $1 each. It's a very good bet, Redhead Mary.
Why? Because my name is Mary and you're a redhead. Lucy, are you a real redhead?
What's the difference? We're only betting $2.
You said you never made hunch bets, Lucy.
This is not a hunch bet. I figured this out scientifically.
What's your science?
Redhead Mary is number 9 in the program. And this is the 5th race. And 9 times 5 is 45. Now, the race is 6 furlongs, and 6 plus 45 is 51. The jockey's weight is 119 pounds, and 119 plus 51 is 170. Now, divide 170 by the horse's age, which is 10. And that leaves 17. Then add the amount we're going to bet, which is $2, and it comes to 19. Then subtract 10, and the answer is 9. And Redhead Mary is 9.
But, Lucy, why did you subtract 10 from 19?
Well, how else could I make it come out 9?
Well, that's good enough for me. Let's go bet.
Certainly.
Mrs. Carmike.
What?
Thank heaven you're still here.
Why?
Here's $10. I want you to buy a ticket to win on Banker's Dream. I've got to get out of here.
Why? What happened?
I just saw one of the bank's biggest depositors.
Did he see you?
No, but I can't take any chances. A banker at a racetrack is as conspicuous as Yul Brynner standing among the Beatles. I've just got to get out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now remember, $10 to win on Banker's Dream, and hurry.
Yeah.
Lucy, the $10 winners are down there.
Okay.
And I'll be over here.
All right.
The horses are at the gate. They're getting in now, and our choice just unseated her jockey. He's up now, he's not hurt, and he's back in the saddle. Now our choice is going into the starting gate. The flag is up, and they're off and running. And the start is our choice, Baby Blue, Banker's Dream, Only Irving, Fan Glow, Redhead Mary, and others are trailing. Rounding the turn is our choice by a nose, Banker's Dream, second by a head, Only Irving third, and Redhead Mary is closing ground. Down the stretch and heading for home, it's Banker's Dream and Redhead Mary fighting for speed. It's Banker's Dream. Now Redhead Mary is on the line again. As they head for the wire, it's Redhead Mary and Banker's Dream. It's Redhead Mary by a length. And the winner is Redhead Mary.
I'm terribly sorry I got carried away.
That's all right, lady. I'm sure glad you didn't use a whip.
Oh, we won. We won.
Oh, we'll get plenty of money for this $2 ticket.
Yeah, well, poor Mr. Mooney is out $10.
Oh.
But Happy New Year, Mr. Mooney.
Here, you cash it. You fix it.
No, we'll cash it together. Come on.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh, hi, Mary Jane.
oh, hi.
How you doing?
Oh, this is our lucky day. We picked a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucy, this is Danny Doyle, director at our studio. This is Lucy Carmichael.
How you
Miss
do?
Carmichael? Carmichael. Say, are you by any chance related to the stuntman Iron Man Carmichael?
Iron Man, he's my brother.
Oh, that's wonderful. I've been looking all over town for that guy.
Oh.
I've got a great stunt for him tomorrow, my new pirate picture.
Oh.
Where is he?
He's in Miami, Florida.
Oh, really? What's he doing?
He's got a job. He's boxing polar bears.
Polar bears in Florida?
Yeah, I guess they went there for the winter. Anyway, he's very busy.
Well, I'm sorry he's tied up. I had a great job for him.
Oh.
If you'll excuse me, I want to figure out this next race. Very nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Lucy, why don't you be Iron Man again? You can make some money, and you need that green stuff.
Yeah, well, to get that green, you have to get black and blue. Doing stunts is for the birds. This is the way to make money. Come on, let's collect.
Your attention, please. Hold all tickets. There's been an inquiry into the last race, and Redhead Mary has been disqualified.
What happened?
Redhead Mary didn't win.
Oh, but that's not fair. They can't do that.
The official winner of the fifth race is now Banker's Dream.
Oh, well, at least Mr. Mooney won on his ticket. I just tore up his ticket.
That was worth $250.
How much?
$250.
Oh, we gotta get it and put it back together again. Oh, Mr. Mooney will kill me. He will just kill me. Oh, no. Here's a piece of it, about 30 cents worth. You'll never settle for that. Oh, no. Oh, Mary Jane. Oh, how could I do such a stupid thing? Oh.
Something wrong, Miss Carmichael?
Oh, yeah, I was just looking for,
For what?
for you.
For me?
Yes. My brother Iron Man might be able to do that stunt job.
But you said he was in Florida.
Yeah, well, he's back.
Tell him he's going to make an easy $200 tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he won't do it for less than $250, though.
Okay, he'll get $250. Iron Man is worth it. You tell him he's got a 7 o'clock call at the studio.
Right. Thank you. Well, Iron Man rides again, I'm afraid.
Well, Mr. Mooney, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Doyle.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, thank you very much. Say, this is quite an elaborate set you have here.
It should be, Mr. Mooney. It cost enough.
Oh, well, that's what concerns me. You see, this is the first time my bank has ever invested in a movie. Do pirate pictures make money?
Mr. Mooney, as a director of action pictures, I can promise you we have never had a failure.
Well, that's a relief.
Now, we're going to rehearse in a few minutes. Why don't you stick around and watch?
Well, I'd like to go over to stage number 3. They're making one of those beach pictures over there.
Are they making another one of those pictures?
Yes, this one is called Who's the Dirty Meanie Who Stole Grandmother's Bikini?
Mr. Mooney, does your bank have money in that picture?
No, but I wish they did. They're spending practically nothing on costumes. Oh, boy.
Well, when you finish over there, you come back here and watch us.
Well, if I can drag myself away.
I want all the stuntmen on the set, please. The script girl, too, please. Stay with me.
Mr. Mooney, what's he doing here?
He'll never recognize you, Lucy.
Excuse me. Can you tell me the way to stage 3?
It's the stage to the right.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Say, aren't you Mrs. Carmichael's friend?
Yes.
Oh. Well, possibly you could tell me where she is.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence. She's looking for you. She wants to give you the money you won at the track. Maybe she's at the bank.
No, she isn't at the bank. She isn't at home either. No, of course, if it was anyone but Mrs. Carmichael, I might suspect that she'd absconded with my winnings. But, of course, she's honest, she's trustworthy, she's probably in Las Vegas with my money.
Please, the script girl, you stay with me. Now, is everybody here? Iron Man, where's Iron Man?
Right here.
Well, if it ain't Iron Man. I guess you feel pretty good after getting those great reviews. Well. You're not going to get away with that.
Now, come on, cut it out. Now, look, Ben, I want to discuss some changes. Since we have been lucky enough to get Iron Man here, we're going to switch parts around. Rusty, I want you to play Cutlass Joe, and Iron Man, you play Scurvy Sam.
You told me that I could play Scurvy Sam.
Yeah, let him have the part. He's scurvier than I am.
No, I want you. Now, come on, Rusty, give Iron Man the patch.
I'll see that you don't get good reviews on this show.
Oh. Now, cut it out. Save that for the picture. All right, now, we're going to start here where we fight over the treasure. Now, men, remember, you have been swigging rum all day, and you're mean. Scurvy Sam, you're the ringleader. You want all the jewels and gold.
All I want's $250.
You'll get it. All right, now, everybody get your props. Well, Mr. Mooney, back so soon. How'd you like your bikini picture?
They threw me off the set.
Oh, were you smoking?
No, drooling.
You stick close to me. We'll show you some real action.
Oh,
all right, now, everybody around the treasure chest. And we're going to start with a fight over the treasure.
This is where I get you, in this scene. Wise guy, huh?
Action! What'd you do that for?
You said all stuntmen down here.
Well, I was wrong. I want you back up on the poop deck.
Oh, I'm too poop to make the poop.
Now, come on, Sam, you can do it. Man, I want you to put some life into this. This is where you get rid of Scurvy Sam.
Get rid of me, please. Let me walk the plank.
No, you don't walk the plank. We shoot you out of a cannon.
You shoot me out of a cannon? Not me, you don't. I quit.
Who wants to make $250?
All right, just call me Cannonball.
All right, man, stuff him into the cannon. Stuff him into the cannon.
Boy, you sure got a lot of guts to let him shoot you out of a cannon.
Well, why not? This is the only way to fly.
All right, light the fuse. Sir, that took courage. Let me shake your hand. Oh, that was great, Iron Man. Just great. Now, that's all for today. Go get your check for $250.
Just make the check out to Theodore J. Mooney.
Me? Why?
Banker's dream, buddy. And I'm off and running.
I'll see that he does it. Oh, he'll do it. He's coming over to discuss it. Right. Goodbye. Yes?
Mr. Burl is here.
One moment. Send him in. I'm in, pal. I'm in. How are you, Jerry?
Beautiful. I love your office. Beautifully decorated. Wonderful. Wall-to-wall Burl. Isn't that beautiful? And, oh, another picture of my favorite comedian. Yeah, what is it?
Milton, sit down.
Hey, what is it, Jerry?
Milton, I called you in to talk about the part you're playing in the next movie.
Yeah?
Have you read the script yet?
Oh, I read the script, Jerry. It's a great role for me. An alcoholic, down and out, poor hobo.
Milton, this is a sensitive, serious role.
Oh, stop worrying. Are you kidding? Didn't I just finish Joe Levine's picture?
Before you start, the producer feels you should do a little research.
Research? What do you mean, research?
If you're going to play the part of an alcoholic derelict,
Yeah?
you've got to live like one.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when Paul Newman played the part of a prize fighter, he actually lived as a prize fighter for several weeks before he played the part.
Oh, really?
Yes. Marlon Brando lived as a cowboy before he played the part.
Gee, I wonder what part Sinatra's rehearsing for. I just asked, that's all.
You know what I mean.
No.
Dig into the character of this guy. Go down into the slums. Mingle with the men who only look forward to their bottle of booze every day.
Very simple. I'll spend the weekend with Dean Martin. That should be very good research.
Milton, by research, I mean you should go down and live like a derelict on Skid Row.
Live on Skid Row?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I'm taking you to the South Side Soup Kitchen.
What is it?
I said I'm taking you to the South Side Soup Kitchen.
South Side Soup Kitchen?
There you are, sir. Just a minute. There you are. Nice piece of meat.
Oh, Lucy, I just love doing this volunteer work.
So do I.
Oh, we're out of plates.
Oh, dishwasher, more plates, right away.
That's it.
What's it?
I have done my last dish.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Mooney. You can't quit.
I am turning in my apron. 3 guys working out there in the kitchen just whistled at me.
So what?
But now, Mrs. Carmichael, I am not going to be washing dishes all day and all night.
We're not going to be here tonight.
No, but my wife makes me do them at home, too. Oh, I'm going to get my coat and go to the bank.
Oh.
Well, we lost the dishwasher.
Well, you know, maybe we should have let him put the lettuce on the salads. He's only happy when he's handling green stuff.
You know, Lucy, these men seem to be enjoying the food.
Yeah, I'm glad they're eating their dinner instead of drinking it. You know, I heard that last New Year's Day, they served chicken and wine sauce. They had over 200 chickens, and it was gone in 10 minutes.
They run out all that chicken in 10 minutes?
No, they ran out of wine sauce.
Well, I think they like what we're serving today.
I think they like the way it looks. It's attractive. For instance, look, this salad.
Oh, you like my salad?
I think it's beautiful. It's not just a hunk of lettuce thrown on the plate. It shows that you took time and patience. And I think the men appreciate that.
Well, I always was an artist of cottage cheese.
Oh, yes, sir. There you are, sir.
Did you see what he did to my salad?
Well, you're lucky the last guy put ketchup on it. Come on, let's get at the pots and pans. We lost our fat dishwasher.
Well, this is it, Milton.
This is it. I was here once. Jack Benny took me here for dinner. I'll never forget. He picked up the check and left me with the tip. Boy, what a...
Milton,
Yeah.
you're not a comic. You're a derelict, an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And you're here to study the drunks.
I'm going to study him, and don't worry. I got a lot of practice. You know what I just did? I even filled this whiskey bottle with tea to make it authentic. See, I'm not a wino. I'm a T.O. Oh, Milton, even when you're a tramp, you're hilarious.
Good luck, Milton.
Yeah, look, hey, Jerry, I'll be back in the office in about 2 hours.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, a couple of hours?
Well, it'll take me that long to study the men. I'll be back there in a couple of hours.
Oh, Milton, it'll take much longer than a couple of hours.
Oh, you mean it'll take a couple of days?
No.
Good.
It'll take a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Goodbye.
If I live here, I may die here.
Got everything?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. We've accomplished all we can for one day.
Well, I don't know about that, Mary Jane. I just wish we could have done more for these poor men.
What else could we do? We served over 100 meals. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, I'd like to do something permanent for them. You know, something worthwhile.
Like what?
Oh, I'd like to take one of these poor souls and make a man out of him again. I'd like to rehabilitate one of them. Now, that would be an accomplishment.
That would be a miracle.
I'd just like to take the most hopeless one. You know, someone who's really a challenge. Like that poor soul over there. Look at him. He's not sitting with the others. He's not talking to anybody. Just drinking his life away. Now, that's a challenge if I ever saw one. Pardon me, sir. I noticed you're not eating.
I'm not hungry.
Just a little hot soup, maybe?
Now, look, lady, would you please just leave me alone? I just want to sit here. I don't want any help.
Mary Jane, this is my man. I am going to rehabilitate that man.
Don't you think it's a little too late?
No. Come on, you poor soul. We're taking you out of here.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here. I don't want to live. I want to die.
Oh, Mary Jane, he's perfect. He wants to die and everything. Oh, come on, help me with him.
Oh, no. No, I want to stay here.
Now, you're coming
No,
with
you
us.
women stay
Come
away.
on,
No, you
come
don't
with
understand.
us.
I won't go.
You don't have
No,
to.
I
You
won't
don't
go.
know what
No, I have to stay. I have to stay here. I have to stay. No, please. Let go of my... No, I won't.
A place to stay.
I don't want a place to stay. I don't want a place to stay. Don't lock the door. Don't lock the door, please.
Right here.
Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of
You're
here.
not getting out of here. You're staying right here.
Yeah.
I don't want you sleeping on any park bench tonight. You're going to feel a lot better sleeping in a nice, soft bed.
Soft beds are very bad for me. 'Cause
Why?
I have a bad back.
You have
see?
a bad back?
Yeah, I walk funny. See this? I walk funny.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
That's why I have a bad back.
Yeah, all right. Well, don't you worry. Things are going to be a lot different now that I've found you.
Yeah, I wish you'd lose me. Goodbye.
Now, look, don't be hostile.
I'm not hostile.
I'm only trying to help you, Mr. I don't even know your name.
Berman.
Berman?
Yeah. Mr. Berman.
Mr. Berman?
Yeah.
Just like the comedian Shelley Berman. And you know something? I'll bet you could be just as successful as he is if you tried. What's your first name, Mr. Berman?
Herman.
Herman Berman?
Well, you see, lady, my father was a poet, and he named my sister Sherman Berman. I have to go. I gotta
No,
go.
you can't.
I gotta go, lady. I have to go.
Stay here. You need help, and I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, no, please,
I'm
lady.
going to give you a fresh start. Don't you understand?
You do me a favor. Open the door and give me a new start. That's
No. Now you're going to get yourself all cleaned up.
I'm not.
Yes, you
Don't
are.
take my coat off. No,
yes,
lady,
you
please.
are. You're going to get shaved and all cleaned
Please.
up, and I'm going to wash your
Wait a
shirt
minute.
for you.
What are you...
I'm going to give you a nice warm
No, please.
You're going to be
There's
a
a
new
draft
man.
around here, lady.
You're going to be a new man now.
I don't want to be. I
Yes,
want to
now
be what I
listen.
am. I want to be a derelict
You're
and
going
a
to
bum.
feel a lot better when you get shaved and washed and cleaned. You know, I'd swear I've seen you some other place. If it wasn't for that scar, where did you get that scar?
What's... Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it myself.
How?
I was so depressed I wanted to cut my wrist, and I had bad aim.
Oh.
I gotta get out of here.
No, you don't. Now, you do need help.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you stay right here while I get some towels and things, get you all freshened up, and I'll give you a nice, clean shirt. Now, you just sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Now, let me take the
Oh,
bottle.
no!
All right.
Oh, she'll take my bottle.
All right, okay.
This is my bottle.
All right, okay. You be a good boy now till I get back.
Yeah.
I'll get you some towels.
Yeah, give me some time. I forgot the sugar.
Come on now, I want you.
Oh, come on, I'm fine.
Oh, Mr. Berman.
Yes,
You've been drinking again.
How can you tell?
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, my bottle is empty.
Well-
I got no more liquor.
Well, look, you give me this, and I'll make you some tea.
No, don't make any more tea.
Oh, all right, okay.
Don't make any more tea.
All right.
Ah! Ah!
What's the matter?
Don't let it get me.
What?
Don't let it get me. That big hairy spider up there on the chandelier.
There's a big hairy spider?
Yeah, right up there in the chandelier.
On the chandelier?
Yeah, right up there.
Well, I don't see any hairy spider. We don't even have a chandelier. Oh, go away. Now, it's all gone.
Is he gone?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's good.
It's all gone now.
What about that giant bee?
Where?
Right over there.
You see a giant bee?
There's a giant bee over there.
All right, I'll get that.
Ah, the bee! Get away, bee! Oh. The giant bee's coming
Where's
at me.
the bee?
He's attacking me.
Where?
Here he is.
Kill him,
Here he is on my cheek.
There he is. I'll get him. Yeah, right there.
Did you kill a bee?
That bee right
What
there.
about that purple giraffe?
Where?
Behind you. Kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. No, you hit him in the knee. A little higher. Kill it. Get him on the chin.
All right, I'll kill him.
There.
I got him right between the eyes.
Yes, no. You can't kill a giraffe like that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Not
This
with
is
this.
giraffe spray.
It's a giraffe
Yes,
spray.
he's falling. He's
He's up.
falling. He's dying.
The giraffe is dying.
Yeah, he's dead.
How did you get to the giraffe? Oh,
He's dead.
I know he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, my giraffe. I feel terrible.
Well, why? He was a mean old giraffe to scare you.
I messed up your room with the terrible dead giraffe.
Oh, that's all right. I'll sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Now, come on. What's the
Don't
matter?
step on the giraffe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pick him up.
Yeah, well, I want you to lie down.
No, I'm never going to lie down.
Come on.
I can't rest till we get this giraffe out of here.
Oh, boy, you may be drunk, but you sure are neat.
And there's one thing I can't stand, is to have a dead giraffe in a living room.
Oh, okay, all right. If you make you happy, we'll get it out of here.
All right, pick it up. Oh!
What's the matter?
You picked up the bee.
Ah!
Now, pick up the giraffe.
Okay.
All right. I'll take him this side.
All right.
I'll take him this side.
All right.
I will put him over here.
All right, what end have I got?
I don't know. I guess you got the other. I got the head.
Yeah, figures I got the heavy end.
Yeah.
All right, what do we do with him now?
Get open the door. Let him out.
I gotta open the door?
Open the door. Open the door.
I gotta put him down first.
Put him down first.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah, I will.
Get the key.
Yeah, I'll open it.
I can't stand a dead giraffe in here.
It's all right, we'll get him out.
Now pick him up.
Okay.
Back up.
I am.
I gotta get his neck out.
How long is his neck?
About so long.
How long?
Oh, so long. Get out.
Here, hold the giraffe.
Don't bring me back. Don't bring me
You are
back.
staying right here. Now you stop running away. This doesn't make any sense. We're trying to help
But
you.
you're not helping me. You're hurting me. And if you don't stop, I swear I'll kill you 1,000,000 times.
Did you hear what he said? I'll kill you 1,000,000 times.
I did not. I did not say that.
No wonder he looks familiar. And that funny walk. Do you know who he is?
Sure, that's who it is.
He's Jackie Gleason.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lucy, it's Milton Berle.
Milton Berle? Oh. Oh, I knew his show went off the air, but I never thought he'd come to this.
I used to watch his show, and I thought he'd come to this.
Listen, I am not Milton Berle.
Well, you look just like him.
Well, it's the mistake because I'm his twin brother, Arthur Berle.
I didn't know he had a twin brother.
Yeah, well, nobody does. No, nobody does. My brother, Milton, he keeps me hidden because he knows that I'm funnier than he is. He stole all my jokes and stole everything from me.
He didn't.
Yes, he did. And you know all those things? I swear I'll kill you 1,000,000 times?
Yeah?
He stole that from me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and a funny walk and all that stuff.
That was yours?
Yeah, that was all mine.
And he's making a fortune on that stuff. Oh,
That's
that's
right.
terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Why, I think Milton Berle even steals from his own brother. I think he should be exposed.
No. Oh, no.
Why not?
Would only get me into trouble. You see, I swore to everybody, if I ever told anybody that I was his brother, you know what he'd do? He'd kill me 1,000,000.
Well, that's just terrible. That is just terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Is there anything that we can do to help you, Arthur?
Yes, there is something.
What? Anything?
Please let me go. Just please let me go and let me keep my secret, huh?
Well, if that's what you want.
It's not what I want. It's what I must do. It's a far better thing I do than I have ever done before. I must go. I must go off into oblivion so my brother Milton can remain a star. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I must go. I must go. You gotta get that giraffe out of here.
Gee, that's sad.
That is a very sad story.
I meant his acting.
Well, I just think it's horrible that Milton Berle can live in luxury and let his poor brother starve. Oh, honestly. Mary Jane, I'm taking an oath. Somewhere, someday, somehow, I'm gonna fix that Milton Berle.
Well, Mr. Mooney, I must say that you were certainly one of the most progressive executives at the bank.
Well, thank you, Mr. Potter, but since we are financing the picture, I thought we might as well get in on the publicity.
As a matter of fact, this may turn out to be a better idea than that free soup kitchen. That got us a lot of goodwill.
Yes, and dishpan hands, too. Well, I'll get some refreshments, and you just wait over there a minute.
Fine, thank you.
My flower.
No, thank you.
Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmine!
What are you doing here?
What are you doing in that cheesy Mary Poppins outfit?
I read that Milton Berle was going to be here for a press party today.
And you want to give him that dress to wear in his act?
He'll be here for a very humane reason.
A very humane reason?
Yes. 2 weeks ago, I took an oath. Because poor Mr. Berle, Arthur, not Milton, saw purple giraffes and hairy spiders, and because his brother, Milton, not Arthur, stole his very funny walk and his I'll kill you 1,000,000 times. He stole all that, and this is my chance to get even with Milton, not Arthur, for making him see giant bees and bats in his hair, live his whole life out of a bottle and everything.
Mrs. Carmichael, I haven't been so confused since our bank started compounding interest daily. Just answer one question. Whatever you're going to do, are you going to do it to me? Oh, well, that's worth a flower any day. No? Oh.
Hello, folks. How are you? Welcome to my press party, and I'm very glad to see you. Hello, George. Hello, Eleanor. Hello, Sid.
How are you? I hope you have a good story for us.
Always have a good story for the press. Sit down.
Uncle Milty!
That's me.
Can I have your autograph, please?
He wants my autograph.
I saw you do your act 20 years ago in Cincinnati.
Really?
Yeah. And 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas, I saw you do the same act.
Shall we sit down, Eleanor? Everybody gather around. I have quite a few things. Well, Eleanor?
Now, Milton.
Yes, darling?
The one thing I want to tell my readers is that
Yeah.
despite your brashness, you really have a heart of gold.
Well, Eleanor, I've tried not to lose my humbleness.
Buy my flowers,
You know what I mean?
lady. Buy my flowers. Milton Berle.
They all know me. They all know me from king to commoner. And she's a little commoner than most.
Oh, he looks just like his twin brother.
What?
I didn't know you had a twin brother.
Yeah, well, they don't look much like anymore, you see, because this one's so well-fed and his brother's starving.
Oh, wait a minute, young lady. Wait a minute.
Oh, are you finished with that?
Boy, that's just an olive pit.
Oh, it's all right. I'll grind it up for your brother. He can make soup for his whole family.
His brother is that poor?
Yeah. His brother and I have stood in lots of bread lines together down on Skid Row. I take the crust and I let him have the soft part because he doesn't have any teeth at all.
Please, don't write that down. Don't write that down, please.
Do you want the names of his 9 kids or your story?
His twin brother has 9 kids.
Yeah, the smallest one is named Tiny Tim.
Now, wait a minute. Sorry, Eleanor.
Food. I want this for your brother.
No, get away
I want all this food
get
for
away
your
from there.
brother. I want to take it home for your brother. See, your brother doesn't get any greens at all, so I have to take it home. Unless his bread gets moldy, he doesn't get anything like this.
Now, give me that.
Just a minute. Stop kicking that little old lady.
Now, this is all a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Yeah.
This is where you can have your old autograph back. No. And you can't be my Uncle Milty anymore either.
Now, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Yeah. That'll teach you to be mean to your brother and steal his jokes and make him see purple giraffes.
I was... Purple giraffes?
Yeah.
Now I know who you are. You're the kook from the soup kitchen.
How'd you know that?
How did I know? Because I was the one that you dragged to your apartment. I was the one who saw the purple giraffe.
Are you Arthur Burl?
No, I am not Arthur Burl. There is no Arthur Burl.
Well, who are you?
I am Milton Burl. That was me down there on Skid Row.
You were on Skid Row?
That's right, I was on Skid Row. Now, you embarrassed me terribly in front of all my press and the friends here. Now, will you straighten the whole thing out? Straighten it out once and for all.
I'd be very happy to straighten the whole thing out.
You're darn right.
I'd be very happy to. Milton Burl does not have a twin brother.
That's right, I don't have a twin brother.
But Milton Burl is the cheapest man in the whole world.
What?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a rich man like you, eating in free soup kitchens just so you save a few pennies. Yeah, you want free food, I'll give it to you.
Listen, everybody. This is embarrassing. I was down there on Skid Row, but I was doing real research for the role that I'm portraying in my next picture. I play the part of an alcoholic. And you, look at the mess you got me in.
I'm sorry.
You got the mess in.
I'm sorry.
If you weren't a girl,
I'm
I'd hit you
sorry.
right in the mouth.
I didn't mean
You know
it.
what
I
I'm trying to
didn't
tell
mean
you?
it.
I was talking.
No,
But
I
I
didn't
tried to
mean
tell
Oh, Mr. Mooney, more packages?
Oh, that's the last batch.
Well, I certainly admire someone who gets their shopping done early.
Well, the spirit of Christmas is giving. I buy early so I can give early. That way others have time to reciprocate. Then they get a chance to enjoy giving.
Oh, I see. Well, I love to give, too, but this year I just can't afford to be extravagant. Usually I get so carried away with the Christmas spirit that by New Year's I can't even pay my bills.
I can vouch for that.
Well, this year I'm really cutting down. I'm just going to get a little tree, you know, one of those little ones that sits on a table. Last year I got a great big tree. Cost me $20.
I wouldn't pay $20 for a tree if Tarzan and Jane were living in it.
Well, you see, except for the children, I'm not even giving any gifts this year. I'm really cutting down.
Well, I'm proud of your decision not to be extravagant. You know, working for the bank has been a good influence. Some of its conservatism has rubbed off on you.
Yeah, I wish some of its money would.
Here, now, we'll have none of that.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
I would like you to put the names from those packages on these Christmas gift cards.
Yes.
For you to correspond with those.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and Mr. Mooney, since we're on the, you know, we're talking about Christmas presents, I'm not going to be able to give you anything this year, so please, please don't embarrass me and give me anything.
Oh, well, all right. In that case, yes.
Oh, you already bought me something?
Well, I'm sure it can be returned.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Mooney?
Well, what's the difference? You're not getting it.
Oh, but it's such a pretty package. Won't you just give me a hint?
No.
Just one little hint?
All right. It's a hand-knit sweater imported from Italy.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you shouldn't have.
I'm not.
Oh, well, nevertheless, it's the thought that counts, and that was pretty good thinking.
And now, if you don't mind, would you get busy with those cards,
Yes,
please?
yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember, each one of these packages has a slip of paper with the name of the person it goes to.
Yes.
Now, I want you to put the name on a gift card.
Yes.
Then put the corresponding card on the corresponding package.
Yes.
Now, do you understand that?
A 10-year-old child could understand that.
Well, I don't have a 10-year-old child. I had to settle for you. It's the season to be jolly. Carmichael?
Just fine.
That's...
Mrs.
Carmichael! What have you done?
I was just doing what you told me to do.
Not that way! Now how will we know which card goes on which package?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, their names are right here, and you know what you got them.
But I don't know what's in the packages. Why, I can't tell my Aunt Clara's umbrella from my nephew's baseball bat.
I'm sorry.
Aunt Clara would look pretty silly standing out in the rain holding up a baseball bat.
I don't know why you have to raise your voice like that. I'm not mad at you. If you'd always holler at me, I wouldn't make so many mistakes. I don't know. You should holler at people anyway, especially at this time of year. You should have goodwill towards your fellow man, even if he's a woman.
I guess you're right, Mrs. Carmichael. I know at times I get quick-tempered and I holler when maybe it would be better to explain things quietly, to reason with you constructively. I know you try.
Thank you, Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
I want you to take this.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the store and get a refund. And with the money, you will buy enough ribbon and wrapping paper to redo all of those packages.
Yes, sir.
And Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
you are very lucky that I don't know which package the baseball bat is in.
May I help you?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for a Christmas tree.
What size?
Well, this year I've decided to get a small tree, something small enough to put on a table.
Well, these small trees are very popular. They come in all the pastel colors.
Yeah, I'll say they do.
We can spray them in any color.
Well, could you spray one green so it'll look like a Christmas tree?
This must be your first Christmas in Hollywood.
Yes, it is.
Well, the small green trees are right over here.
Oh.
Right through there.
Right here?
That's it. There they are.
Oh. This one?
Yes.
Oh, it's nice, but it's awfully small.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, well, I know, but after you've been used to a big tree, a small tree just doesn't seem to say Merry Christmas.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, I know, I do, but not too small. I'd like a tree that's small enough to put on a table, but tall enough to reach the ceiling. Sort of half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah, half table, half tree.
How tall is your ceiling?
Oh, dear, I'm not very good at judging heights. Let's see, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'4".
Would you mind getting up on that box over there? Yes, please. I just want to get an idea.
Up on that?
Yes, please. Could you stand a little straighter, please? Gee, it's hard to get an idea like this. Would you mind spreading your branches?
Spreading my what?
Spreading your branches. You know, spread your arms out like a little Christmas tree.
Okay, then.
Oh, that looks better. Oh, yeah, make it a little full. Give a little fullness. Spread your little branches.
My little branches?
Yeah, your fingers. Your fingers. That's right. I don't know, you still look a little bare. Of course, this is without ornaments and everything.
Well, maybe you'd like to throw some tinsel on it.
No, you look just fine. Oh, there's just one thing more. Would you put this up on your head? I just want to get an idea of the height. Yeah. Now, spread your branches. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. Thank you.
Oh.
That's nice. Gee, you make a wonderful tree.
Oh, please, not in front of the dog. Lady, what you want is a medium tree. Now, they're right over here.
A medium?
Yes, medium. Now, here's a nice full tree.
Yes, it's nice, but I guess I'm spoiled from the big trees we have back home. It's very nice, but it just doesn't say Merry Christmas.
Well, none of our trees talk.
Well, maybe something a bit bigger. Oh, now there's a tree that says Merry Christmas. Oh.
You started a small tree, you said.
Yeah, I know I did, but how much is this tree?
Oh, these run about $20, but this is our display sample.
Yeah, but it is for sale now, isn't it?
But, lady, you can't... Okay, lady. Charlie!
It's just...
Yeah, boss.
This lady wants this tree. Now, how long will it take you to get all those ornaments off?
But, boss, it took me an hour to get them on.
I want to get rid of it. I want to satisfy this customer.
Okay.
Oh, just beautiful. Oh, I just love that tree. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but I've always been like a kid about Christmas. And I just love it.
Is there anything else, lady?
Well, yes, I could use a wreath for my door.
Oh, right over here. I've got wreaths here.
Okay.
Wreaths and candy canes and pine cone clusters.
Oh, yes. They're all so beautiful. Gee, I love them. I'm still a little girl about Christmas.
I used to like Christmas, too.
What was that?
I say I like Christmas, too.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, this is mistletoe.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, you want some mistletoe, huh?
No. I'm a widow, and I live alone. I don't have anyone to mistle with. But I will take one of those wreaths.
Oh, good.
That's a pretty one.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, lady. Your tree is ready.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, dear. Now that I see it without the ornaments, it doesn't look quite the same. Well, I guess by the time I decorate, how much is it?
Well, the tree will be $15.
Uh-huh.
And then the wreath...
Oh, I didn't see that tree. Now, there's a tree that really says Merry Christmas.
Now they're all talking.
Oh, this is a beauty. How much is it?
Oh, lady, take that for $15. Now throw the wreath in.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
And it'll be $1 for delivery.
Oh, well, I've already spent more than I intended to, so I'll just take it right along with me.
Oh, lady, are you sure you can manage it?
Oh, sure. Yep, don't worry about a thing. I've done this many, many times, and for years, I've always taken care of all the trees that we ever had. Oh, I'm afraid I tipped over that little tree. Come in, the door's open.
Where are you, Mrs. Carmichael?
I'm over here under the Christmas tree.
Oh, what a lovely sight.
Thank you.
I wish I could gift wrap you and give you away for Christmas.
Oh, now you don't mean that, Mr. Mooney, especially this time of year.
Now then, why did you ask me to drop by?
Well, for one thing, I wanted you to see my beautiful Christmas tree.
I also see you kept your word about getting a small tree. What kind of a small tree is that? A redwood?
Well, I just couldn't seem to find a small tree that said Merry Christmas. I realize that tree's a little extravagant, but you have to admit it does say Merry Christmas.
And a bankrupt New Year. I thought you weren't going to give gifts this year.
Oh, I wasn't, but a big tree like that looks so bare without any presents under it.
Oh, now I know why you asked me to stop by. It's the Christmas season, and once again you have gone for broke and made it. And now I suppose you want a loan from the bank.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I want you to loan me the bank.
Loan you the bank?
Uh-huh.
Good heavens, you didn't get in that deep.
Oh, no. I don't want anything for myself. I just want to bring some boys from Jerry's school into your bank to sing Christmas carols.
What?
Christmas isn't Christmas without carolers. Remember back in Danfield, I used to bring the little fellas around every year?
I remember.
Well, now, whether you like this or not, my boys always raised a lot of money for our Christmas charities.
Well, granted, it was for a good cause, but out here, it's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
I am not the manager of this bank. I am new here, and I'd like to get old here. So, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, but Mr. Mooney, really, you should hear them. They've been rehearsing all week. They're so good. If you could just... They're just...
I will...
Oh, hi, darling. Hi, fellas. Hi, Mr. Mooney. I want you to meet some of our carolers. This is Barry, Newton, and Malcolm. Fellas, Mr. Mooney's the man who is going to let us sing in his bank.
Will you stop calling it my bank?
Well, whether it's your bank or not, you could put in a good word for us.
All right, I'll put in a good word, and the word is no.
Oh.
Goodbye. Excuse
Oh,
me.
Mr. Mooney.
Hey, mister, you forgot your hat.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Malcolm.
I was fixing my bicycle.
Oh, he just got a little grease on him.
He's got enough grease on him to swim the English Channel. Goodbye.
Malcolm. Oh, hello, boys. Stanley, didn't you forget to take off your skates?
I lost my skate key.
Oh, not again. Oh, Bruce, Lenny, Lester, Steve, and Stanley. This is Mr. Mooney, who is...
Just leaving. Step aside, youngster. Take an aisle, please.
Mr. Mooney, before you go.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Mr. Mooney, this is Walter, Jeff, Nelson, Homer, Lloyd, Linda...
I don't care if they're Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Rudolph the greasy-nosed reindeer. Now, you tell your mob to disperse. I'm getting out of here if I have to use tear gas.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, you can't turn us down. Just look at their little faces.
I will not be intimidated.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, it would mean so much to the boys. And you know, it is our duty as citizens to encourage these boys to have healthy activities to keep them off the street.
Right now, they're keeping me off the street.
Mr. Mooney, carolers singing in your bank for charity will create a lot of goodwill.
Mrs. Carmichael, I wish you would stop making me feel like Scrooge. Now, back in Danfield, a bunch of kids singing in a bank was fine. But we are in a big city now. Danfield was a little town.
Well, so was Bethlehem.
What has Bethlehem got to do with Christmas carols and the You baffle me, Mrs. Carmichael. I know I'm smarter than you are, but I could never win an argument.
You mean you will put in a good word for us?
Well, I think I can get the bank to see it our way.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney. Hey, fellas, let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
No.
Praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying, 5 golden.
All right, hold it. Barry and Newton, come here. Now, one of you was saying 6 geese a laying when you should have been saying 7 swans a swimming.
He said 6 geese a laying.
I did not. It was you that got mixed up. It was not. It was too.
Now,
Let me see you prove it. Oh,
Now, none of that. Now, that was entirely uncalled for, Barry. We're gonna have to separate you two boys. Now, you stand there. You get up and change places with little Malcolm.
Okay.
Come on, Malcolm. You come down here now. Stand right here. Malcolm. Where's Malcolm? Malcolm? Where is Malcolm?
He was here a minute ago.
Well, now, this is ridiculous. Now, this is no time to play games, Malcolm. This is serious business. Malcolm, come in. Malcolm!
Yes?
Well, where have you been?
Outside.
I didn't see you leave the room.
I fell out the window.
Oh!
I'm okay.
Oh, good heavens. Close that window. And be careful. Oh, Malcolm, now you stay right here where I can see you. Good heavens. Now, let's make sure we're all here. If there are any boys who aren't here, will they please raise their hands?
What did you say, Mom?
Oh, well, I guess they're all here. Now, look, boys. I know the lyrics to this song gets more and more difficult as you go along. Some of you are saying 6 geese a laying when you should be saying 7 swans a swimming. So I'll cue you. Now you watch me. This is geese a laying, and this is swans a swimming. Now let's take it from the 7th day of Christmas. Everybody. Okay, now 1, 2, 3.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 4 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear.
Come here. Now, what's happened? You started out a bass, you wound up a soprano.
I can't help it, Mrs. Carmichael. It just goes like that.
Oh, dear. Well, now, why don't you try to do what I told you to do? Think low.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, dear, what am I going to do? We've got to have a bass for the choir. We can't go on.
Anybody home?
Mr. Mooney, would you repeat what you just said?
All I said was, anybody home?
Fellas, our troubles are over. We found our bass. Let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
Freeze the Doggy Bellow, freeze the Doggy Bellow, freeze the Doggy Bellow. There's nobody standing on.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying, 4 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids of milk and 6 geese a laying, 5
Sorry, boys. We got a little mixed up. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Boys, now you watch me, and I'll help you through the lyric with the cues. Now, remember. Now we'll start with the 8th day of Christmas. All right, now everybody. I'm terribly sorry. Forgive us. On the 8th day of Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids of milk and 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milk and 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We all know that to err is human and to forgive divine. And since I'm only human and you're so divine, oh, he's not divine. Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, hi, Mary Jane. Yes, that was me you saw coming home in a bathrobe at 5 o'clock this morning. You mean, where had I been? I've been running up and down the street looking for Mr. Mooney's dog. Yes, he left Nelson with me when he went out of town. When I let Nelson out after dinner last night, he ran away. I put an ad in the paper last night. Oh, I just better find that dog before Mr. Mooney gets back. No, he won't fire me. He'll kill me. It's blast-off time.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
Hi, Mr. Mooney. How was your trip?
Oh, I enjoyed myself immensely. You know, no matter how many years you work in a bank, there's always something exciting about a foreclosure. Yes, especially when you've gotten back most of your original investment.
Well, I'm so glad to see that you're in such a divine mood.
Oh, never felt better, never better.
That's good, that's good.
Oh, Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes?
I see you've done it again.
What, sir?
Would you explain this, please?
Oh, this is an application for a loan.
I know it's a loan application. What puzzles me is, why is it whenever I go away and someone comes in here for a loan, you always wind up as a character reference?
Oh, well, I just like to help people, I guess. And Mr. Morton of the Morton Record Company seemed like such a nice man. And he said all he needs is just one hit record, and then he'll be right back on top again.
Well, I admire your idea of conducting your own war on poverty. But not with the bank's ammunition.
Yes, and Mr. Cheever would like you to see these contracts.
Mrs. Carmichael, before I dig into all this work that's piled up here, I'd like to go to your apartment, pick up my dog, and take him home.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, I don't think we ought to go get him now.
Why not?
Well, when I left the house this morning, he was still asleep.
Oh, I hope he's not ill.
No. I let him stay up and watch the Late Late Show.
Shouldn't have done that.
Well, it was Lassie. Oh, he loves Lassie. I just couldn't help giving in to him. You know what happens when he looks at you with those big brown eyes.
Oh, I do. Oh, I've missed him so. You've no idea how anxious I am to see him again.
Me too. I've grown very fond of Nelson, and I look forward to seeing him.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, by the way.
What?
I hope you haven't mentioned a single word about my getting back today.
To whom?
To Nelson. When I walk into your apartment, I want it to be a complete surprise.
Oh, well, it'll be a surprise, all right. But before we go to pick up Nelson, don't you think that you ought to let Mr. Cheever know that you're back? There's been an awful lot of business while you've been gone,
that's a good
and
idea.
big deals are coming up.
You know, Mrs. Carmichael, you're developing into a very dependable secretary.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and I want you to accept this little $20 gift for taking such good care of my dog.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney, but I wouldn't feel right accepting that.
Now, Nelson and I want you to have it. Yeah. Now I'll tell Mr. Cheever that I'm back. Never mind. I'll get it. Hello. You're calling in reference to what? Oh, well, I'll let you talk to Mrs. Carmichael. She's right here. Somebody calling about a lost dog.
Hello? Oh, yes. Yes, a black and white sheepdog. Yes, that's him. Oh, I'm so glad you found him.
A lost dog!
It's all right. He's been found.
What?
No, don't get excited. Where did you say the dog is? Shady Acres Farm, Canoga Park. Thank you. I'll get out there right away.
You bet you'll get out there right away. Mrs. Carmichael, if anything has happened to that
No,
dog...
nothing has. Nothing has.
And Mrs. Carmichael!
I know.
Maybe we'll rag and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. Oh, we'll maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load side by side. Head through all kinds of weather. Now, what if a sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all when they've all had their quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, traveling along, singing a song, side by
Mr. Newton?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm Lucy Carmichael. I put the ad in the paper about the dog.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Nelson! Hey, Nelson! Hey, Nelson! Is this your dog, ma'am?
Oh, it sure is. Oh, and am I glad to see him. Oh, how'd you know his name was Nelson?
Well, I saw the owner's name on his collar there, and it said Theodore J. Mooney. So then I began to figure, what would a gentleman with a name like Theodore J. Mooney name his dog? And when he didn't answer to Hubert or Calvin, I tried Nelson.
That is amazing. You have what they call extrasensory perception.
Well, folks around here just call it plain horse sense.
I didn't think horses were that smart.
Well, I bet you never heard of two horses running into each other on the freeway.
No, I haven't.
I think this world would be better off with less horsepower and more horse sense.
Here, now. Where did you find Nelson?
Oh, in town. I was coming out of the hardware store, and he was just sitting there, and we got talking about the weather.
You what?
Well, actually, ma'am, I did most of the talking. I happened to mention how hot it was, and he looked awful thirsty, so I gave him some water, and he must have followed me home.
Well, he certainly seems to like you.
Well, animals and me kind of take to each other.
Yeah, I can see that. I hope I don't have any trouble getting him out of here.
Well, if you do have any trouble, ma'am, I tell you what you do. Just sing to him, because he loves singing.
That's funny. I was singing the night he ran away. Well, I better get him back to Mr. Mooney.
Ma'am, if you could, just wait a minute, because Nelson hasn't finished his lunch yet.
Oh, okay, but then I'll have to get going.
Okay, come on, Nelson. Here we go. Yeah, here comes your lunch. Go ahead and finish it now. Just enjoy it there.
I hope you forgive Nelson if he just eats and runs.
Oh, yes. How about you, ma'am? Would you care, sir, for some homemade oatmeal cookies and fresh milk?
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay.
Oh, these are wonderful.
Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I haven't had fresh milk like this since I was a little girl on my grandmother's farm.
Ma'am, the cookies will taste better if you just dunk them right in the milk.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, delicious. Delicious.
I don't know why people frown on dunking, because the cookies and milk are going to get together anyway. Thank you, girls. The cows like a little joke once in a while, too.
You mean to tell what you're saying?
Well, they seem to know when I'm... Oh, now, come on, girls. It wasn't that funny. They're just trying to remind me that it's milking time. Would you excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, sure. I think I'm sitting on your milking stool.
Oh, no, ma'am. That's all right, because we have automatic milkers here.
Oh.
Are you ready, Bessie? Give her all you got. That milking machine has a pretty good beat, huh, ma'am?
Sure has. Well, what's the guitar for?
Well, music makes cows give more milk.
It does?
Seems to. Ma'am, I could use that milking stool right now.
Oh, what for?
Well, I always prop my foot up on the milking stool when I play my guitar.
Oh. What are you gonna sing? Down by the old milk stream?
That was a good one, huh, Bessie? Yeah. Now, I'm gonna sing one of Bessie's favorite songs.
Okay.
Okay. My daddy gave a calf to me for a Christmas present once. I picked a little heifer out, 'cause both of us were runts. She never had no sense, but she grew up all right somehow. And when it comes to giving milk, she's an educated cow. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. I took her to a county fair to try to win a prize. She knew just what was going on. I saw it in her eyes. The contest made her nervous. She tried so hard to plead. And when I tried to milk her, all I got was cottage cheese. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. She gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized. At night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. I planted me a tater patch to try to earn some dough, to take a short vacation with some city folks I know. No one would milk that cow, no matter how hard I nagged. So Pa took my vacation, leaving me to hold the bag. With Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows.
Oh, that is the cutest song I ever heard. And you know you have a very wonderful voice.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Gee, I have got to tell Mr. Morton about your platter potential.
Tell who about my what?
Mr. Morton, he's the president of the Morton Record Company, and he's looking for a new recording star, somebody just like you.
Oh, no, ma'am, I couldn't do anything.
Now, you've got a wonderful voice, and you shouldn't let it go to waste. I'm going to ask him to come over here right now. Could I use the phone someplace?
Well, yes, ma'am. There's one right on the other side of that post.
Right down here?
Right here, ma'am.
Right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe I ought to send a message. Pardon me, please.
The world still is the same. You'll never change it. As long as the stars shine up above, you're nobody until somebody loves you. Find yourself somebody. Hey, look about and find somebody. Find yourself somebody to love.
How about that, Mr. Morton?
He's sensational. He's even better than that. He's good.
I told you. How do you like him, Mr. Mooney?
Well, I thought the boy was quite good, and I appreciate his finding my dog. But why did you have to drag me all the way out here to this Noah's Ark?
I wanted to get you together with Mr. Morton since his record company needs a loan. I thought if you heard the boy sing, you'd know it was a good risk.
Banks don't take risks, they take collateral. You cannot assume that a pair of teenage tonsils is collateral.
Yeah, well, look, Mr. Mooney.
Never mind, Mrs. Carmichael. With this kid's talent, they'll all want to swing with some loot for a piece of the action.
They will?
Well, his first record will make over $500,000.
$500,000?
Really?
He's got the greatest new gimmick in years.
What's that?
He can sing. Son, have you ever sung in front of an audience?
Well, only once.
When was that?
Just now.
Beautiful. A complete unknown. Just what the public loves. This kid's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Morton.
Yes, Mr. Morton.
Although the bank is somewhat reluctant to make a loan to a business as capricious as a record company, I see no reason why I couldn't personally invest in your gold mine, your protege.
Mr. Mooney, I feel awkward accepting a loan from someone who doesn't understand the music business.
Oh, well, now, just because I'm a banker doesn't mean I'm so square I couldn't swing with a little loot for a piece of the action.
Mr. Mooney, to finance a recording would cost about 10 big ones.
10 big ones?
10,000.
Ooh. Well, 10 big ones coming up. Here now.
Wayne, did you hear that? Isn't that wonderful? Mr. Mooney's buying a piece of you.
Well, I just hope he gets a piece that sings.
Hello, Wayne.
Oh, hi, Miss Carmichael.
My, you look nice.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I'm about as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Now, you just relax. Just pretend you're singing to your cows back home in your barn.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Hiya, son. Are you ready?
I reckon I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Here's the mic. Now you just sing out.
Okay.
Now, Wayne, before we start, we're going to give you a little arpeggio.
Oh, you better not do that, Mr. Morton.
Why not?
'Cause I'm still a minor.
Wayne, an arpeggio is a musical introduction.
Oh.
Then you come in on the downbeat.
On the downbeat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Hit it, fellas. Hold it. Why didn't you come in on the downbeat?
Oh, is that what that was?
Morton.
Yes?
Mr. Morton, instead of giving him a downbeat, couldn't you just make a noise like a milking machine?
A milking machine?
Yeah, you see, back in the barn, when he sings to the cows, he turns on a milking machine, and it has a real good beat.
Mr. Carmichael, sit down. Mr.
No, but
Carmichael.
it would help if
Just
he
sit
had
down.
that.
Just sit down. Just sit down.
Well, relax. Take it easy. All right. Hit it, fellas. Try it again.
May be king, may possess the world and its gold. That gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world's still the same. You'll never change it. As long as
Cut it. Wayne, would you mind explaining what this is?
Oh, well, I always put my foot up on the milking stool when I play the guitar.
I don't mind a singer having mannerisms, but you're playing charades.
Mr. Morton, what difference does it make what he does with his hands and his feet? He's making a record. Nobody will see him.
There'll be disc jockeys here tonight. You want them to think he's some kind of a nut?
Oh, well, just tell them to close their eyes and listen.
Oh, it's no use, ma'am. I ain't gonna be able to sing tonight.
What do you mean you can't sing tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Morton, but everything is so strange to me here. I feel about as much at home as a porcupine in a balloon factory.
A porcupine in a balloon That's funny. That is funny.
That is about as funny as a hole in a parachute. Now, look, Mr. Morton, let's forget the whole thing. Just give me back my $10,000 now.
What $10,000? How do you think I hired these musicians? Rented the studio, flying disc jockeys in from all over the country.
Mrs. Carmichael, you're the cause of this.
Oh, I was only trying to help somebody.
Help somebody? You probably helped saddle General Custer's horse.
Look, Wayne's just a little nervous now. He'll be all right.
No, I won't.
You see? You see?
Oh, if he doesn't sing tonight, I'll be ruined.
You'll be ruined. I'm the one who's losing 10 big ones.
Mr. Mooney! Mr. Mooney, wait a minute. Oh, dear. Wayne, now look. It's still 2 hours before the disc jockeys get here. If I go out to your farm and I get your boots and your hat, your blue jeans and your guitar and anything else I could find, would that make you feel more comfortable?
Well, yes, ma'am. That might make me feel better.
Oh, that's the spirit. Now, you keep on rehearsing, and I'll be right back.
Oh, ma'am.
Yeah?
Ma'am, don't forget my milk and
No, I won't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the gang's all here now.
Wonderful.
There's your milking stool.
Thank you, ma'am.
And here's your guitar.
Thank you.
Now, you just sing out, boy.
Okay, I'll try. Here we go. Now you know.
Mr. Mooney's office. No, he just stepped out for a few moments. I don't know where he is. No, well, could I take a message? He ought to be back in a few minutes. Uh-huh. Well, okay. Oh, Mr. Mooney, I didn't see you come back in.
Well, now you can pretend that you didn't see me go back out either.
Oh, leaving before quitting time? Shame on Mr. Mooney. Shame on Mr. Mooney.
Hey, knock it off, Mrs. Carmichael. Since you came to work here, I can't get away with a thing.
No, I wouldn't snitch on you. Where are you going?
None of your business.
Why can't you tell me where you're going?
Because it's my little hideaway. An oasis away from home. Just 2 hours on the freeway, and there it is. Remote, secluded, spectacular, and smog-free.
Well, your own little hideaway. Mm-hmm. What's the name of the place?
That is top secret.
Well, if anything important comes up, I can always find out where you are from your wife.
No, you can't, because that's who I'm hiding away from.
Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, hi, Mary Jane. No, I can talk. Captain Bligh just left. What? Oh, I can leave any time now. You know the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice quit early. Yeah, see you later. Turn that thing off. I can't hear anything. Now, what do you want?
I was told to pick up the Wilcox escrow papers and be sure they were signed by Mr. Mooney.
Wilcox escrow papers. Oh, yeah, here they are. Oh, good heavens. Mr. Mooney forgot to sign them.
Oh, boy, is he in a jam.
Not half as much as I am. I forgot to give them to him. Maybe I can catch him.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I just saw him drive out the parking lot.
Oh, dear.
Where was he going?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. All I know is that it's someplace just 2 hours on the freeway.
Well, here's a newspaper. Let's check the resort section.
That's a good idea. Wouldn't be in this first part, would it? Help wanted. I better save that. I might need them. Here it is. Here it is. Here's some. Now, this is the Tyrol room, the Roundup. No, that's right over here. That's Spanish Hacienda, Lazy Days. Oh, here's one. Only 2 hours from town. Fun and frolic in nature's wonderland. Enjoy golf, tennis, and horseback riding. Shady Nook Nudist Colony.
You think he went to a nudist colony?
Oh, not Mr. Mooney. He used to blush when he watched Naked City. See, now, we gotta find something that's just 2 hours from town.
Well, I'd love to stay and help you, but I got work to do.
Okay.
Just 2 hours from town on the freeway.
Hold it.
An oasis away from home. It's the Tumbleweed Inn at Indian Rock. Remote, secluded, and smog-free.
Those are the exact words Mr. Mooney used.
Get a pen and write down the address.
Okay. Indian Weed Inn in Tumble Rock.
Remember, folks, it's not to be confused with the Indian Weed Inn in Tumble Rock. This is the Tumbleweed Inn in Indian Rock.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome at the Tumbleweed Inn anytime.
Well, howdy, Marm. I'm Tex Critter, the social director here. If you plan to stay, just put your X right there.
Oh, no, I'm just looking for Mr. Mooney.
Mooney?
Mr.
Mooney.
Theodore J. Mooney. He's kind of stocky and dark, has a mustache, and never smiles, stern and dignified.
Oh, you mean Hopalong.
Hopalong?
Yeah, he just checked in. He should be moseying around here someplace. There he is now. Hello, Hoppy.
Oh, Mr. Mooney!
How did you find me?
Well, now, Mr. Mooney, I just moseyed in off the freeway.
Mrs. Carmichael, where you're concerned, the word is nosy, not mosey.
You don't understand. I had to find you. You left the bank without signing the Wilcox papers.
Good heavens, the Wilcox papers?
Yes, and they're very important.
Oh, well, of course, a slip-up like that could cost me my job.
I know.
Yeah, well, give me the papers.
I
I'll
have
sign them. Okay. Have you got a pen?
Yes, I have everything.
Yes.
Here,
Thank you.
everything but the papers.
Don't tell me you left them at the bank.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was in such a hurry, Mr. Mooney. I must have left them on my desk.
But they have to be out tonight.
I know. I'll call Herbie. I'll
Yeah.
have him bring them out here.
All right, that's right. That'll take a couple of hours.
Yeah, but...
I have a spirited Mustang outside. I ain't going to hit the trail.
Okay.
And you stay here and get those papers to me just as soon as you can.
Oh, you know I will.
Oh, I know
you know
will.
I will. Terribly sorry.
Here, where are you two varmints going?
Don't worry, we'll be back in plenty of time, Mr. Critter.
Come back here.
We just wanted to check out our oil well again.
Aye, doggies, you two young braves have been messing around with that oil well all summer. You ain't found enough oil in it to wet a dipstick.
But Tex, if it comes in, it'll pay our way through college. And we sure don't make enough around here for that.
Never mind that. All right, go ahead. But be sure and be back in time for the ceremonial dance.
Honest Injun will be there on time, in full costume, in war paint, the whole bit.
Hey, wait a minute. By the way, why don't you do something different than the war dance?
Why? The tourists always enjoy the war dance.
Well, how come you never do the rain dance?
Are you kidding? We can't do the rain dance. That's sacred to our tribe. That's one tradition they won't let us fool around with. As my father says, Nakawa wati shashoni tekiabaki.
Well, what does that mean?
Beats me. I never did dig that language.
Now, look, there's one thing I don't understand. Your father is the chief, and your father is the medicine man. How come two sharp college kids like you can't talk them into changing their customs?
Tex, you know how the old boys are. They're orthodox.
Yeah, well, all right. I don't want you to come around the hotel looking like this. When you're around the guests, I want you to look like Indians and talk like Indians.
We understand. We got to keep 'em public image.
Ugh!
Let's go, Dick.
All right. Come on, you nature lovers. Time for the hike. Move out now. Say, what about you, little maverick? Ain't you come along with old Uncle Tex?
Well, no, thanks. I'm waiting for some very important papers. They're coming out by messenger.
Oh, well, now that's too bad, because you're going to miss all the fun.
Well, thanks, anyway.
All right. Get 'em up and move 'em out! All right there. On the mic, all of you. Let's go. Rusty Daisy! All right. Get 'em up and move 'em out! Howdy now. Don't straggle, the wolves will cut you out of the herd. That's it. Come along here now. Now circle up here for a minute. I got a little story to tell you. That's it. Come around, gather around here. That's right. Hunker down and be comfy. Now, this is a Joshua tree, and there's a real romantic story behind it. You know all about the birds and the bees. Well, this is a love triangle between two Joshua trees and a little bee called the Joshua Tree Bee. See, the Joshua trees depend on this little bee to carry the pollen from one to the other. You know, it makes me feel poetic. Where would the Joshua Tree be without the Joshua Tree Bee? Well, let's move along here. Now, wait a minute. You want to look out for souvenirs here. This place is loaded with Indians around here, and if you keep a sharp eye out, you might find some old arrowheads or other bits of remnants of the tribe.
Are there still Indians around here?
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
Well, are they hostile?
No, they're Cheyenne. Get 'em up and move 'em out! Well, howdy there, little lady. Decided to join us after all, huh?
No, I'm just looking for my boss. I finally got those papers that he's supposed to sign. Have you seen Mr. Mooney?
Mooney.
Hop along.
Oh, Hoppy. He went that way. Get 'em up and move 'em
Sons too busy to join fathers?
No, Father. It's just that Vince and I were going to go over...
My son not named Vince. Him named Wolf with nose like Anteater. Do you know Stay too?
No, my father. You see, I was going over the oil well with Dick, and then...
My son not named Dick. Call him by Indian name.
Sorry. I was going over to the oil well with Running Bear, who smelled like skunk.
You waste much time on white man's ways.
Well, we're the younger generation.
Younger generation, phooey.
May the Great Spirit forgive us for sending our sons to college.
Father, I'm following your footsteps. I'm going to college to study medicine.
Me no need college to be medicine man, and me know many things.
What you learn in white man's medicine college?
We're studying to be psychiatrists.
Oh, psychiatrist. What's a psychiatrist?
No. What's psychiatrist?
Well, it's sort of a head shrinker.
Oh, that's good. Me, any fucking, you know, a window.
What did he say?
He said head shrinkers run in the family. Come on, let's go. Bye, Dad.
So long, Pop.
Oh, there go my son, the head shrinker.
Come, we dance some more.
No, dance no good. No sign from rain goddess, and my feet, they kill me.
Well, then me practice with tomahawk. And chase all evil spirits.
No hurt me. Me good friend of Indian. Me always root for Indian to win on Late Show. Me love Indian. Me hate John Wayne.
What you want, white squaw with fire in hair?
Well, me lost. How do I get 'em back to pale-faced big wigwam with many room?
Oh, the hotel. Where you just follow the shadow of the flying arrow. And you come to grave of all water. Follow grave of all water. Follow grave of all water. Oh, rest.
Why do I rest?
My feet are killing me. You go on. Follow grave of all water. You come to Topless Mountain. Turn left ear. Follow nose. Go. You go now.
Oh, me go now.
You no go.
Why, he say I yes go.
Yes. Why you say she no go?
Yeah, why you say I no go?
She rain goddess. Huh? You crazy. You no rain goddess. You drinking fire water again?
She rain goddess. You look again with closer eye.
I look good. Holy smoke signal. She rain goddess, all right.
Many moons we wait for rain goddess, and now she comes.
Look, fellas, this is all a big mistake. I am no rain goddess.
Oh, you yes, rain goddess.
You got me mixed up with somebody else. I'm no rain goddess. I even have trouble turning on my shower.
No mixed up. No mixed up. You rain goddess, all right. Look.
Holy smoke signal. Hey, rain goddess.
You do rain dance to bring rain.
Rain dance? Bring rain? Okay.
Wait! First we have ceremonial feast. Then you do dance.
Oh, okay. Hold the rain.
Prepare rain goddess for dance. And we get 'em ready, the big feast. Swifty girl. You hunt fresh game for big feast. Go. Wait! Oh, he forget arrows again. Younger generation, fooey! Bring on rain goddess. You sit in place of honor, rain goddess.
Fellas, I keep telling you, you're making a big mistake.
Down! Yes, sir. Now you eat 'em. Ceremonial feast. Eat!
What is this?
Raw fish.
Raw fish? What are you eating?
Chop liver.
Chopped liver?
Buffalo liver. Eat.
I am eating.
You eat good.
I eat no good.
Now, me smoke 'em pipe.
Oh, that's a pretty pipe, Chief. Did you make it yourself?
No. Me get 'em for Father's Day. Now you smoke 'em pipe.
No, thanks. I don't indulge.
Smoke 'em!
Oh, is that strong? What kind of tobacco is this?
No tobacco. Raw fish. Smoke 'em!
Don't tell me. Juice of raw fish.
You good guesser. Now you rise. You rise, rain goddess, and you do dance. You dance and bring rain.
But, I can't dance. There's no music. I can't dance without music. Look, do you know stormy weather? No. How about April showers? Singing in the rain? It goes like this. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
Stop the music! We know wait 50 years for singer. Need dancer. You do dance.
Well, I don't think that I'll be able to bring any rain right now. There's an awful lot of evil spirits around.
Medicine man, you get rid of all evil spirits.
I tried.
Try schmy. Do it. Look. His evil spirit. Who's the medicine man?
So I missed one.
Evil spirit. Evil spirit. Oh.
Hi, Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael? What are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you. What is the meaning of that get-up?
I'm a rain goddess.
What? You a rain goddess? If you're a rain goddess, I'm an evil spirit.
Yeah, well, now you're getting the idea.
Oh, now you must be kidding. Oh, my. You a rain goddess?
Yeah, that's what they think. And they want me to dance and make it rain.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Tie up, evil spirit! Tie up, evil
Oh,
spirit!
wait, now, wait. Hey, fellas. Hey, look, aren't we a little old to be playing cowboys and Indians? I mean,
Don't play 'em games.
Oh?
You evil spirit.
Oh.
She rain goddess.
If rain goddess no bring rain, bad things happen to both of you.
Bad things? What kind of bad things?
We burn 'em you at stake. Her head we chop off. Chop.
I'll trade you my chop for your steak.
Mrs. Carmichael, this is no time for jokes. Now do something about that rain dance.
I don't know how to make it rain. I don't know how to do a rain dance.
Well, try. Think wet.
You dance! You dance!
How am I doing?
You're not thinking wet enough.
It's no rain! It's no rain! You dance! Dance!
I think you stripped your gear.
It's no rain. It's no rain.
Oh, I can't make it rain. I don't know how to make it. It's raining! I did it! I did it! I did it! Why? You struck oil!
You struck oil. Oil no good. Put us in higher tax bracket.
Pardon me, is this seat taken?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm sure glad I could get here. Art Linkletter is my very favorite. I think he's just wonderful.
Personally, I can take him or leave him.
If you feel that way, what are you doing here?
I was out shopping, it was hot, and my feet were killing me.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of our show, Art Linkletter.
Welcome to the house party. What a warm and wonderful audience you are. And you've come just in time to take part in a most interesting and curious experiment about human nature. I'm going to go looking for a volunteer. Whoop, look at that stoplight. Look at the red hair. It's beautiful. Are you wearing one of those new wigs, or is that the real color of your hair?
Well, shall we just say it's not a wig?
Would you mind standing up, please, and coming out in the aisle?
Me?
Yes. I'd like to have you on the show today.
Oh!
Yeah. Now, don't be nervous. Just tell me, what's your name?
Lucy. Lucy Carmichael.
Now, do you mind if I call you Lucy?
Oh, not at all.
Well, would you mind telling me your age?
Not at all, 28.
Would you mind telling me your real age?
I certainly would.
Now, tell me, Lucy, who do you think talks more, men or women?
Oh, men, of course. They talk much more than women.
You think
Women
so?
might have the reputation, but it's really just a false impression as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm
Men
glad-
are always talking about something, about business or baseball.
I
Any
see.
subject you
Well,
name, they start talking, and you just can't get a word in edgewise.
I-
Politics, fishing tackle, guns, cars, or they just talk about themselves.
That's
Seems to me there's no comparison between the two, actually. Whenever I go out with a man, it's just a matter of sitting there and listening to him talk. Just the other day, I would...
Well, goodbye, folks. Our time's up for today. Lucy, this is just a half-hour program.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she thinks that men talk more than women. Let's find out, shall we? How would you like to earn $200?
$200? Oh, boy, I'd love that.
Well, I'll give you $200 if, for 24 hours, you don't talk. You don't say a word, you can't utter a sound.
Not a sound?
And you can't let anybody know why you're not talking.
Oh.
You can't write any notes.
No notes?
No notes. Think you can do it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I think I can.
You do. Well, now, not that we don't trust you, but I think I'd better pick a volunteer out of our audience to kind of watch and report back to me if you do say a word or make a... Hey, you know she'll have to stay with you the whole 24 hours, eat with you, work with you, do everything with you?
Oh? Well, I have a very small bathtub.
Well, you'll get along, I'm sure. How about you, miss, right over here? Would you stand up?
Me?
Yes. Did you two come in? You don't know each other?
No. No.
Would you be able to spend 24 hours with Lucy?
Well, if the price is right.
Oh, I think it will be, because in the event that Lucy says anything or makes even one sound, she'll forfeit the $200 and you will get $400.
Oh, you got yourself a stool pigeon. I'll do it.
All right, that's fine, Miss...
Cosgrove, Ruth. Ruth
Lu-
Cosgrove.
Lucy, Ruth.
How do you do?
I
Nice
hope
to
you
know
will
you.
be very happy together for the 24 hours. Now, Lucy, get ready, if you'll excuse the expression, to shut up. Because the 24 hours starts in just 10 seconds.
Oh, well, I'm just on my lunch hour. I got to get back to the bank, but I'm off tomorrow. Can't I do it then?
Oh, no, no. The 24 hours starts right now. You think we're being a little rough on Lucy? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll give her a little leeway. Lucy, during the 24 hours, should an emergency arise, you know, some extreme necessity, you can say one word, but just one word. Okay?
Okay.
That was it. Now, before we get on with the rest of the show, I think you and Miss Cosgrove can leave. So, goodbye, Miss Cosgrove.
Goodbye, Mr. Linkletter.
Goodbye, Lucy. Won't you say goodbye? Say goodbye, audience. There they go. Now that they're gone, I have a couple of secrets to let you in on. In the first place, we have a few delightful surprises planned for her in her apartment tonight. Then, in the second place, Miss Cosgrove is an actress who works for me.
So this is where you work. Tell me about your job.
How do you do?
Hi.
Mrs. Carmichael, do you know where the escrow papers are for the Bradbury account? Well, gee, I'm glad you know. But the reason I asked is because I would like to know, too. Could you tell me? I see it's going to be your little secret. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, why can't you tell me where the escrow papers are for the Bradbury account? You lost your voice? Oh, laryngitis? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you could write me a note telling me where they are. You hurt your arm? Well, you seem to be enjoying poor health. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I don't have time for games. I want those escrow papers. Now, where are they? Oh, they're downstairs. Oh, good. I'll call and have them sent out. Mrs. Carmichael. Who is she? Friend of yours? Well, Mrs. Carmichael, I don't mind a brief social visit, but after all, this is a place of business. Would you ask her to leave? That's right. Well, would you indicate for her to leave? Now, look, madam, I don't like to appear rude, but couldn't you visit Mrs. Carmichael at her apartment? This is a place of business.
No, I think I better stick around.
Oh?
Just before she lost her voice, she pleaded with me to stay with her at all times. She said she doesn't trust her boss.
Madam, I am her boss.
Oh. Well, then her nickname for you certainly fits. Hiya, fatso.
So, Mrs. Carmichael, unless you have a reasonable explanation, you can start looking for a new job immediately. And stop staring at me like an overage orphaned Annie. Now then, I don't know whether you've lost your voice or your mind, but I have taken all I am going to take. Fatso speaking. Mooney speaking.
Dr. Metcalf's here to see you.
Oh, well, tell him I'll be along in a few minutes. On second thought, I'll be right in. Oh, and Doctor, before we transact our business, would you step in here a minute, please? I'd like you to meet one of our employees.
Oh, fine.
Mrs. Carmichael. Over here, please. Over here. There we right. That's fine. Now, Doctor, Mrs. Carmichael has been acting very strangely, even for her. She seems to have a bad case of laryngitis. Yeah. I wonder if you could give her a quick look, please.
Well, of course.
Thank you, Doctor.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm just going to look at your throat. It won't hurt at all. Mrs. Carmichael, would you please have a seat? I run across this on occasion. She probably never overcame her fear of doctors when she was a child.
Yeah. Well, now, Mrs. Carmichael, this is not the bogeyman, and heaven knows it's been a long, long time since you were a child.
Now sit! Mrs. Carmichael, would you please say ah? Well, at least open your mouth. Mr. Mooney, sometimes cases like this are psychosomatic.
Psychosomatic?
Yes. In other words, it's not anything physical, but something in her mind.
Oh, but that would require her having a mind.
It could be a recent shock of some kind, or possibly her subconscious recalled a frightening experience when she was a child. Oh, you were frightened when you were a child. Well, tell us about it. Bringing the cause out into the open might effect a cure.
Well, what are you going to do? You'll act it all out. That's the whole sad story. Well, of course it happened to you. Small. Tiny. You. Oh, little girl. You a little. A 3-year-old. You were 3 years old, a little girl. All right. Yeah. Oh, a little 3-year-old girl. Oh, isn't that pretty? She's mowing the lawn. Oh, you're riding a scooter. She's... I know, you're pushing a carriage.
Wheeling a baby carriage.
I was going to say that. All right. Now, little girl, 3 years, and the baby carriage is yesterday, and you lift it up, and something in it. Oh, yeah, something. Your baby brother is in it.
Your baby sister.
Well, what's in the carriage? What?
A robot.
I don't know. I know! Your father, he was drunk! What's that? Stiff and... I don't know.
A doll. You were wheeling a doll in your baby carriage.
Who said you could play? All right. Now, the whole thing. Now, you're a little girl, 3 years old, pushing the baby carriage with the doll in the baby carriage, and she's gay and happy and going along. I wonder where she's got... Oh, she stopped. She sees something. What does she see? Oh, what?
Seeing something. Sure. Oh, you're looking at something. Gazing through the bushes.
The bushes?
No. Venetian blinds.
Bars, looking through bars.
Looking through bars, through bars. You were in jail!
Behind the bars.
All right. Well, behind the bars, what does she see? Oh, that's easy, a monkey! A monkey! Stretching. Monkey doing it. Oh, he's itching and he's doing exercise. He's a restless monkey.
A gorilla!
Gorilla behind bars and you were at the zoo! Wonderful. All right, now the whole thing. The little girl with the pram and the little doll in the carriage. She's going to the zoo and she pushes the carriage on and she stops. Now, she sees the gorilla. The gorilla in the cage. The gorilla grabbed her. No. Oh, the doll!
The gorilla grabbed your doll!
I said it first! The gorilla grabbed the doll, yes, and he starts to eat the doll. Oh, he tears it limb from limb, the legs, the arm. Oh, he enjoyed it. He loved it. Oh, that gorilla ate her little doll.
Mr. Mooney, this is obviously psychosomatic.
Oh.
Now, on occasions, it takes another shock to bring them right out of it.
Oh, doctor, come with me.
Yes, of course.
Yes, doctor.
Oh, thank you. Let me go.
Quite a performance. And just think, only 23 more hours to go without saying a word.
Take him up! You're fired.
Now, look, Lucy, I don't want you to think that I'm all bad. After all, if I can get you to talk, I get $400. But I like you. It's nothing personal. I really do like you. Well, just to show you how much I like you, I bought myself a beautiful makeup case today, and I want you to have it. Here. Oh, Lucy, come on. Let's be friends. Please, take it. Please? Come on.
Who is Ruth Cosgrove?
I am.
I want to thank you, Miss Cosgrove, for telephoning me. So you're Lucy Carmichael, huh? How dare you try and steal my husband? You red-headed hussy! You homewrecker, you ought to be ashamed of yourself!
Yes, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Listen, if you really want my husband, honey, you can have him! You can have his dirty laundry, too!
Does Lucy Carmichael live here? I'm from the Acme Pet Shop. We have something for you. Come on, Hilda. Say hello to your new mommy.
Hold it, Red. Nobody move, nobody gets hurt. You gotta hide me. I'm tired of running. Some guy's been chasing me for 3 years. Please hide me, please. I don't want him to find me. I don't.
Oh, so there you are, huh? Okay, Buster.
You'll never take me alive.
Get out of the way, lady. Lady, why did you help that guy escape? Oh, you won't talk, eh? Well, down at headquarters, we have ways of making you talk. You're coming along with me. And that goes for your husband, too.
Remember the little experiment we tried yesterday? What an experiment it's been. We picked the lady out of the audience, Lucy Carmichael. She was not to talk or utter a sound for 24 hours. And now we're going to find out whether she made it or not. Would you step out here, ladies, please? Oh, my. She looks a little bedraggled, and I understand she even spent a night in jail. But the question we're all interested in, has she kept her mouth shut so far? Ruth, has she?
She certainly has.
Oh, what's that?
I time's up. Oh, boy, I made it. I made it,
Wait a
Jimmy.
minute.
I made it. I
Hold
won.
it. What do you mean? What is this?
My alarm clock. I set it for when my 24 hours was up, and I won.
Oh, Lucy, this is terrible. This is awful.
What's awful?
According to my watch, which is the official time, you still have 3 minutes to go.
Oh, no, that's impossible. My alarm clock's always right. It's never fast.
It is now. I set it 3 minutes ahead.
Oh, no! That's the meanest thing I ever heard
Don't
of.
hit her, Lucy. You get the money. You win. That was just a trick we pulled.
Oh, a trick.
That's right. Miss Cosgrove is actually a member of my staff.
Oh, no.
Yes, and so are all the other people you met in your apartment last night. Ruth, say goodbye to Lucy.
Goodbye, Lucy, and forgive me. All right, I forgive you. Bye.
Congratulations, Lucy. You did it. Of course, you lost your job while you were doing it.
Yes, I did.
Well, we can fix that. Mr. Mooney, would you step out, please, sir?
Is Mr. Mooney here?
Yes, he's right here. We explained it all to Mr. Mooney, and he has something to tell you.
Hello, Mrs.
Oh.
Mrs. Carmichael, under the circumstances, you can have your job back.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney.
By the way, Mr. Mooney, you look like a good sport. How would you like to try a little experiment and win some money, huh?
Oh, the money, you're fine. Good, yes.
I understand that on occasion you get a little upset with Lucy.
Oh, you can say that again.
Tut.
Now, Mr. Mooney, if you can keep your temper and not get peeved at her for 24 hours, you'll win $200. But if you as much as raise your voice to her during that time, she will get the $200, okay?
Fine.
Time starts right now.
Good luck, Fatso.
Fatso!
He lost! I get $400!
This is the big sale. Stand by. 1 minute to 0 hour. How do you feel, Wilcox?
I'm scared, sir. You make this sound like D-Day. Do they ever get dangerous?
Only if you stand in one place. Come on, boy. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Now!
Oh.
Can you tell me where the dinette sets are?
No.
Here, hold this. How dare you? Come back here. Why didn't you stop her?
Stop who? Look, I just came in here.
Oh, sure. You probably work together. I'm going to report you to the manager.
Mr. Collins, Mr. Collins, yes.
What on earth? Oh, pardon me, madam.
Take your hands off of that. I saw that.
You saw
That'll
what?
teach you.
What? Look, I just came in here to get the dinette set. I can't even find out where they are.
Why didn't you ask someone?
I just tried to.
The dinette sets are in section E.
Thank
Attention, please. Handbags, counter 7, half price.
Can you tell me where section E is?
No, I was just walking on the street when I got swept in here by the mob.
What gets into these people?
It's these once-a-year sales. They go bargain crazy.
Well, it's just ridiculous to get so excited over a little discount.
Attention, please. Counter 5, 60% off on all those wonderful...
I didn't think I'd ever get one.
Neither did I. Thank you.
I thought you were a sales lady.
Me? Wait on these people? Are you kidding?
But that's my sweater now. That's not fair.
Sexter, at a bargain sale, it's every man for himself. If you can't stand the heat, go buy retail.
Please, attention. All kitchenware is now half price.
Oh, miss.
Have you found something?
Yes, this one. I'll take it.
Oh, dear, that one. Oh, I should have warned you.
What about? What's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, but a very important customer named Mrs. Walker wanted me to hold it while she checked with her decorator, and she's coming back any minute.
Oh, but I don't see any hold tag on it. Did she leave a deposit?
No, she didn't.
Well, then it's mine. No hold, it's sold.
Here, well, I don't know. I'll have to... Oh,
Miss Murray.
Mrs. Walker,
Good news, Miss Murray. My decorator says I can have the dinette set.
Mrs. Walker, I'm afraid we have a conflict.
Over what?
Over me.
You! Get off my table.
It's not your table, it's my table.
Your table? Miss Murray, did I or did I not tell you to put a hold on that table?
Well, yes, you did, Mrs. Walker, but you didn't leave a deposit.
Quiet! I not only happen to be a close friend of the owner of this store, but I'm also a very large stockholder.
You can say that again.
Oh! Mr. Collins! Mr. Collins!
I got it. I got the dinette set. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's about time someone told off that bargain basement bully. Now, is this a cash or a charge?
I'll write a check, but go easy on the tax or I'll never make it.
Now, let's see. Altogether, that comes to $99 and tax. $102.96.
What? 100 and... how does it do that?
Well, you see right here. For the dining room set, it's $99 plus the tax.
Oh, no. It's $66. Unless... I looked at it upside down.
99.
Oh, dear, my beautiful dinette set. After all this, I'm going to lose it out of technicality.
Oh, dear, I am in trouble.
You're in trouble?
Oh, yes, when Mrs. Walker starts throwing her weight around and then they find out I didn't sell you the set after all. Oh, brother.
You mean you might lose your job? Oh, now, look, I'll get the money somehow. If I give you $50 down, can you hold the set for a week until I give you the rest?
Well, yes.
Oh, good. Then I'll write you a check for $50.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Lucille Carmichael.
Lucille Carmichael. Oh, thank you, Miss Carmichael, and I do hope you can get the rest of the money for the set.
So do I. Right now, it owns more of me than I do of it. Hello, Mr. Mooney.
Well, Mrs. Carmichael, what an exhilarating surprise. How nice of you to stop by on your day off.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And may I take this opportunity to compliment you on the taste and unaffected elegance of your attire?
Why, Mr. Mooney, how very sweet of you. You never noticed my clothes before.
Oh, I always notice what you're wearing when you come in to con me out of money.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, how can you be so aggravating?
I take nasty pills.
Now, this time I need the money for a very unusual emergency.
Mrs. Carmichael, you have told me so many wild stories about unusual emergencies that I find it difficult to believe anything you say.
Well, now, this is the truth. Stacy's department store is having a big sale. And I bought a dinette set that cost $66, but it turned out to be $99 because I was upside down.
That I believe.
I wrote them a check for half, and they're holding the set for a week, and I've got to get the rest of the money, or I'll lose the set and the $50.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm fully prepared to give you an answer to your need.
You mean you'll give me the money?
No, just an answer. Get a job and work for it.
A job?
Yes.
How can I get a job when I work part-time for you right here at the bank?
Well, get another part-time job. Moonlight. Department store is having a big sale. Well, they'll need extra help.
Oh, I don't know if I can get a job there, for heaven's sake. With a sale going on, everything's so mixed up and confused, it's a madhouse.
Well, you should certainly find a place for yourself.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
Now, look, either you get a job or you lose the dinette set and deposit by default. Now, it's up to you. I'm a very busy man. Goodbye.
Don't you ever take nice pills?
Come on, Mrs. Carmichael. Maybe you'll work out better in this department.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Collins. I don't know why I failed in the shoe department.
I'll tell you why. Because when a woman wants a size 5 shoe, you don't try to prove she wears a size 9. Remember, the customer is always right.
All right, well, I didn't really like the shoe department. I was much happier in the perfume department.
I'm sure you were. You spent most of your time there ignoring the customers and sniffing the bottles. You were put in the perfume department to sell, not to smell. Now then, I hope you do better in here.
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Just remember, the customer is always right.
Yes, sir. Oh, may I show you something, madam?
Yes, I'd like a cocktail hat. I'm going to a cocktail party this evening.
Oh, yes, I have the perfect cocktail hat for you right here.
I would never wear that to a cocktail party.
Oh, that's what I said. It's a very bad hat for a cocktail party.
How about that one next to it?
Right
then?
here?
No, the black one, the pill box.
Oh, the pill box.
Yes.
Oh, a very, very smart selection, madam. Shall we try it on?
If you please.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, miss, be careful. Are you sure that'll stay on?
Well, we'll make sure it does. We'll just put a pin in there, and it's also a very decorative pin. Now, oh, madame, that is so beautiful. This hat is really you. You couldn't have made a better selection.
Well, I don't know. I think try this one. Oh, would you put it on for me, please?
Oh, madam, you wouldn't want to take this off. Oh, you just couldn't take it off. It's so perfect for you. Why, in my whole career, I have never seen a hat do so much for a person. In fact, I bet the designer made this especially for you. Or Elizabeth Taylor.
Really? Really?
Yes.
I do look a bit like Liz.
Yes. Yes, you do, madam, only prettier. Now, will this be cash or charge?
Well, the charge.
All right. There we are.
Be sure to put it in a good box.
Oh, madame, you wouldn't want to take it off. If you do that, how would anyone know that you look so much like Elizabeth Taylor?
All right, I'll wear it home.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I only hope you don't run into Richard Burton. It would confuse the poor man so. Oh, you just look divine.
Oh.
Just divine.
Oh, thank you.
You're ravishing.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
Come this way, please, and sit at this table right over here. Oh, miss, would you help me with this customer,
Yes,
please?
of course.
Bring over those hat pins.
Yes, ma'am.
Right here you are now. We put the bow there. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, it's just divine.
You again? I thought you were a customer.
I am. I work here now.
Oh, the help we have nowadays. You've been haunting me all day. What are you doing in this department, anyway?
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Walker. I just go where they tell me to.
Oh, if I could depend on that, I'd really tell you where to go. Mr. Collins!
Oh, no.
Mr. Collins!
Not
Come
Mr.
here.
Collins again. Oh, dear.
Mrs. Carmichael, may I inform you that the sporting goods department is your very last chance to make good.
Now, look, Mr. Collins, I don't know anything about sporting goods. Can I try some other department?
In the teenage department, when two boys came in asking for records, you tried to sell them ribbons.
Well, their hair was so long, I thought they were girls.
Now, come with me. We'll see that you get suitably attired.
For what?
Well, the personnel in this department always dress in sports outfits to give the place a proper atmosphere.
Oh.
You see, these young ladies here, they're demonstrating tennis and ski equipment.
Oh, they look beautiful. Well, what'll I wear?
No, we'll try to find something that fits your personality. Mrs. Carmichael, I haven't got all day.
Well, why couldn't I wear something cute like that tennis outfit? Why did I have to wear this?
You never know when someone might want to host us for a live bait barge. Oh, may I help you, sir?
Why, yes. My little boy has been hounding me for some things for his birthday, and, well, I just wanted to make sure he can handle them before I buy.
Well, that's a very smart decision. What does your boy want?
Well, first of all, a pogo stick.
A pogo stick?
Yes.
Carmichael?
What?
Demonstrate a pogo stick for the gentleman.
Demonstrate a pogo stick?
Pogo stick.
One of these?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There. You see, your little boy will become an expert in no time at all. What else does he want?
Yeah, a pair of stilts. Oh, are they very hard to use?
No. The stilts are very simple. I can even do the Watusi on stilts.
Just demonstrate the stilts. Leave the dancing to Fred Astaire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are the stilts, sir?
Stilts.
Stilts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stilts are very nice for a boy. They're marvelous for him, too. Really nice. Very, very nice for him. Yes, they are. You know, they're wonderful things to have when you live in Los Angeles, because on a clear day you can see Catalina. Oh, you know something? I can even ride on a skateboard on stilts.
No, Mrs. Carmichael!
I was just going to show him how to use the stilts the hard way.
Well, never mind. Give me those stilts.
All right. Oh, sir, how about a basketball? My, every boy should have a basketball.
He's got a basketball.
Oh.
Haven't you got anything new and interesting?
Well, yes, we do have a wonderful new item that just came to the store today. Carmichael?
Yes?
Come with me.
Yes, sir. A drum?
I wouldn't want to spoil the boy, no.
No, with all those things, I think you'll have a very happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Would you like me to deliver them today?
Oh, no, his birthday's not for 6 months. I just came in today for a ping pong ball.
Ping pong ball?
That's what the gentleman said, a ping pong ball.
Would you like a gift wrapped, or do you want to bounce it home?
Deliver it.
Carmichael, you've just lost a customer.
I just lost 8 pounds. The nerve of that guy.
Can't you remember? The customer is always right.
Always right.
Mr. Collins, you're wanted in your office immediately.
Customer is always right. Yes, sir, yes. Oh, may I help you, sir?
Oh, yes, miss. I'm leaving on an extended vacation Thursday, and I'll need this list of equipment.
Oh, all right. All of that?
Yes, my first vacation in 10 years, and my wife and I are going to make the most of it.
Oh, good, good. Well, you just tell me what you want, and I'm at your service.
Well, first of all, I'd like to see what you have in fishing equipment.
Fishing equipment. Yes, fishing equipment. Yes, we have nice fishing equipment.
Oh, well, this looks like a nice rod.
Uh-huh, that's a beauty.
Does it cast well?
It casts like crazy.
Would you mind demonstrating it for me?
Demonstrating it, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to see how it is for distance.
Oh, for distance. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I figure you can get quite a distance on a little pole like this. I'll get good distance here now.
Oh, that's a splendid cast.
Ah, yeah. Oh, by George, I think I caught something.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael. I know you're having a sale, but do you have to drag customers off the street?
Sorry, Mr. Mooney.
Why, Theodore, I thought that was you.
Vernon, well...
You two know each other?
Certainly, he handles all my financial affairs. Why, you just hooked the biggest banker in the city.
Oh, you should have seen the one that got away.
Get your hands off me!
Did you come in to see me, Mr. Mooney?
No. You'll never believe this, but I came in here to do some shopping.
Oh, well, would you care to browse around until I finish with this gentleman?
Oh, well, yes. I'll see you, Vernon. There's something in this other department
All
I
right,
need.
now what else was it, sir?
Well, now let's see. Skin diving equipment, swim fins, wetsuits, masks, spear guns, snorkels, and everything.
The whole swim diving, everything for that, huh? Well, I'll be right back, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Vernon?
Oh, yes, miss.
Are you getting everything?
Oh, yes. Yes, dear, and the service is excellent.
Well, thank heaven for that. I have been through the most terrifying experiences today.
Well, I see you got everything.
Yes, I think so. I think all...
Not you again! Get her away from me!
Get who away from you?
Well, I don't know what her name is, but I think it's Typhoid Mary. Mr. Collins! Mr.
Please,
Collins!
Mrs. Walker, don't call Mr. Collins. Not again.
What's going on here?
Mr. Collins, I will not have her waiting on me. I will not remain in the same place with this creature.
Oh, you're being very moody, pussycat.
Mrs. Carmichael, I'll attend to you later. Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Walker.
What can I do for you, Mr. Mooney?
Well, now, I need a handball.
One handball.
One handball, yes.
All right, I'll find a handball for you.
Yes,
Where are the handballs? Did you see them around
yes,
here?
yes, here they are. Here, right up there.
Oh.
There, yeah, there they are.
Oh, we'll have to get a ladder.
There must be a step somewhere around here.
Oh, wait, I know what I'll do.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Back up.
Oh, careful.
I'll get him, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not so. Can I be just now?
What do you mean, get fired? I couldn't help that. That was an accident.
Oh, accident? Wait.